phone. Yes, I'm gonna post out a link straight away so that my people can join us here. We'll take it from there. You know, I want to hear celebration. I want everybody to celebrate my VP. Okay, I'm posting out a link. 3, 2, 1. I've posted the link. So click on the link, join us on the panel, make we celebrate our VP, our vice president together. No pour water for man, talk am I be. Now the one who know be this. Now the one who know be this. So, all right. You know, please click on the link. Okay, people are already backstage. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm trying to save my link. Because most cases are not a save them. Yeah, if I not save them, I need to create another one all over again. 1 moment, people on the backstage, just hold on. I'm not even looking at that particular place right now. Okay, yes. I think I'm done. Okay, we have 92 likes. We could press on this like. We already have over 300 people watching us. Press on the like. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. Thank you very much. You know, Engineer Ken with us. Engineer Ken, thank you very much, sir. Yes, it's good to have you on the panel. Alex Eduson, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my people. Yes. Okay, let me start with give us a mandate. Give us a mandate. How are you doing, my brother? Good evening to you.
Good evening to you, sir. It's Friday. Happy to be here again. Thank you for all that you do. God bless you and keep you. To the panelists, greetings to you, depending on your location. People on the comment section, thanks to all that you do. Appreciate everyone. Glad to be here again. Happy birthday to Daddy Baba-Ahmed. Happy birthday. Motum Grima and boy, we celebrate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Madam Patricia, thank you very much for joining us. Good evening to you, ma. How are you doing today?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you, everyone, for joining on time. And I know definitely we are here to celebrate our VP, Vice President to be, Dati Baba-Ahmed. You want to say shout out? I want to use the opportunity to say shout out already to him. Happy birthday. We love you. Thank you for the work that you're doing. We pray for you that, yes, the position that God has put you, that you definitely become. And you have our support. We are very confident that you do well. And may this new age of yours accrue to you more grace, more wisdom, more knowledge, and understanding for the task ahead. In Jesus' name. Amen. So thank you. I wait to
Thank you.
more. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Patricia. Yes, thank you, thank you. Okay, Engineer Ken, thank you very much for joining us on the panel. Let me go to Alex Edoson, please. How are you doing, sir? Good evening to you. Go ahead.
Good evening, Elvis, my brother. God bless you. Good evening, everyone. Great Nigeria Watch family, and big shout out to our VP, Ahmed Baba Dati. I love this man. You know, God gave him to us, and we are celebrating him. I wish him all the best, and the best shall always be with him and with us all in Jesus' name. Thank you.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Alex Edoson. Mr. Henry Gabriel, good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm okay. Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, Nigeria family. Good evening, everybody. I just want to use this opportunity to wish our Vice President, Ahmed Dati, happy birthday, more grace, happiness, and good health. So, Mr. Nigeria Watch, I just want to thank you for for the sacrifice you've done for this movement. The world will never forget you, will not let you down, will protect you, will guide you, all your wishes to come true. Thank you once again for all your sacrifice you're doing for this movement. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Madam Patricia, please off your camera. All right. Let me quickly move on. Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much, my people. I want to appreciate Mr. Joseph Oji. Thank you very much for the wonderful words right there. Mr. Elvis, I wish our VP Yusuf Baba-Ahmed happy birthday and many more returns. Why Amazing Grace USA said happy birthday to you, Mr. Vice President Dati Ahmed. I wish you many more celebrations to come. Love you. Thank you very much. Thank you, and I appreciate you all. May God bless you all. Thank you, my people. Let the birthday wishes continue to flow. Unity is about to start amongst us. Yes, these people have divided many of us so much for so long. We can't continue like this. I was in a space today on Twitter. I actually used the opportunity to wish where we're celebrating that Ahmed. So I want to play my voice to see how I celebrated my VP. Here, make una press the like, help us to share and listen to how I celebrated my VP today.
Celebration day for every one of us, all obedient, all dedicated, consecrated, obedient all over the world, all concerns Nigerians all over the world. Yes, we are where we are today because of these two men, Mr. Peter Obi and our VP, Dati Ahmed. I want to wish my VP a happy birthday. Mr. Dati Ahmed, thank you for being such a wonderful leader, sir. I celebrate you today on your birthday. I want to use this opportunity to thank you for everything you have done for our dear country, Nigeria. Your work is truly mesmerizing. And you are an exemplary leader for my generation and the future generations who wish to follow the world politics. Till now, we never knew that politics can be played this way because since Nigeria was created, we thought the way they have been playing it, that is how it's supposed to be played. But you and Mr. Peter Obi have opened our eyes. Thank you, sir, for the spirit of unison that you and our principal, His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, have demonstrated throughout this memorable journey to a better Nigeria. Alongside, I and my wonderful, dedicated, obedient all over the world, including everybody that is hearing me right now, has been on this journey since last year. God, I personally started this journey since April last year. Every day I come out on my media, fighting for this journey for a better Nigeria. I want to speak on the behalf of all the dedicated, consecrated Nigerians that we celebrate you today. We wish you good health, long life, and all the good things of life. Thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful journey. I want to say, you see, if not because of Mr. Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed, who came in? Should I say they came in from nowhere? Because nobody believed that Mr. Peter Obi will be where he is today. And nobody, for me, I don't really know Dati Ahmed that much, before this. So these guys deserve to be, should I use the word praised? Because some people normally oppose me whenever I use that word praise, that the only person who can use that word for is God. But I believe these two men, wonderful men, that deserve this. Thank you very much for making us, Nigerians, to know that government is for the people, by the people, and for the people. But all these years since Nigeria was created, we never knew that government is for the people, by the people, and for the people. We have this set of satanic people that have been ruling Nigeria, very few, ruling Nigeria how they like. Even the beginning of this journey, none of them believe that Mr. Peter Obi will even come out maybe in 5th position. I remember when they said that 3 or 4 people twinning in one room. But today, look where we are. All obedience. If you can hear my voice today, I want you all to be proud of yourself. Nobody's paying anybody for this, but we are close. We are very, very, very close. The Western world that many of us look up to today, they fought hard to have a better country. That's why you and I are benefiting from their own country. We are very, very, very close. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Dati Ahmed. May God bless you. I wish you all the best life can give.
All right. Yes, that was me speaking right there on one of the Twitter space, because I've been on that Twitter space since morning. I was actually multitasking, doing a lot of things, being on the space, speaking about our country. Yes, I just thought, okay, let me bring this here today. Thank you very much, my people. I can see Eze Shigbo. Thanks for joining us, Eze Shigbo. Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to
Thank
you.
you, sir. And you too. Thank you
Thank
for
you very much.
having me.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We'll come back to you shortly. All right. So, my people, yes, so that is our VP right there. I appreciate you all, my good people. I have Peggy Muddy. Yay, thank you very much. That's when I call to celebrate my own me. They join this birthday now. See now you see me now they don't celebrate me, because even the space where I did today, that's everybody they said. I don't even know say people know me like that for now. Say sometimes now only here I know say now know me. I don't know whether other people know me for another place. So everybody goes Niger was. I can't see what did they happen. People were there when I know me. Okay. Thank you very much, Peggy Monday. I appreciate you. Thank you for your continued support. And the text right there, happy birthday, Baba-Ahmed Dati. And thank you, Mr. Elvis, for making me know politics in Nigeria. And God bless you always. Oh, I like that. So let me make you know politics. So Peggy Monday, let me make you know, say we get satanic people for Nigeria. Let me go show you their faces, right? Kai. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every one of you that is supporting me here. I'm so grateful. Michael Ogenebaro, Mr. Joseph Oji, Amazing Grace USA, Peggy Modi, and many, 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 many more. And God bless you, my people. All right, let's move on. Yes, anybody that comes in later on, I will appreciate if you can wish our VP a happy birthday. But we have a lot to talk about today. Anybody, when it gets to your time to talk, if you know you have anything you want to say about Dati Ahmed, about Peter Obi before you submit, give your submission later on, that's also fine. For example, if you think they have inspired you, if you think these people are blessings to our generation, which I do believe they are blessings to our generation, because normally the way politics have been played in Nigeria, they only just fix a date and time is let's go and vote, but they have already chosen who will be the person who will win the election. For example, the president, the governor and all that. But Mr. Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed came into the cycle right now to let us know that that is not how it's supposed to be, and we shouldn't accept it that way. So in case you're not aware, I want to let you guys know this journey, none of us will ever regret, embarking on this wonderful journey. It's a postmodernism journey. 2023 have opened a lot of us. It opened a lot of our eyes, and which Nigerian politics can never remain the same again. It's over forever. Have that in mind. It's over, because there's no way with all this awareness that we already gained, then tomorrow we're not going to say, I don't forget everything. It's not possible. Yes. So it cannot be anymore. Before anybody will come into politics now, they need to work so hard. They need to have good name, good character. They need to have, a lot to present to the people, that we can verify. But before, they are not interested. They just bring their money out and share it everywhere, and that is it. But this time, it's not going to work like that. So these people deserve a lot of credit. They deserve prayers, including yourself, myself, we all. It's a collective effort, like I always say. But if these two people not come out, if for just accept life how it is, we'll just move on. I no need and all that. Thank you very much. I'm a bright. Okay. Amaka O. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Bravo. Thanks for all that you do. Happy birthday to our able Vice President Baba Dati Ahmed. I really do appreciate this. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm a bright. Thank you very much, madam. I really do appreciate you. Thank you very much for your continuous support and your encouragement. Thank you, my wonderful people. May God bless you all. I really do appreciate this. I can't be like say me myself to celebrate the birthday with them now. See, when they say good is good, you still say that lie. Look at Peter Obi. Everybody's celebrating him today. Now, what did he do? Tele. Now, some of us can't grow, can't meet. That's why we are celebrating him. Me, myself, that is talking to you guys today. I don't know where my tomorrow will be. I don't know what the future holds for me, but people will reference back to your path. That's life. Like I was just saying, it's not, money cannot cover these things anymore. That time has passed. People want to look your trace, your path, your journey of life. How you live your life. How many women you impregnated? How many money you thief? How many? They will come look all this because say, wow, now this kind of person I need as my leader. Yes, it's not too late though. If you say get the way you don't live your life before, you can still change it now. Yes, Dr. Alexander Gomez, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. Good evening to you. Okay. Elvis, as constant as the morning star, truly a patriotic and revered Nigerian for his tenacity and empathy. Proud of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dr. Alexander Gomez, your words means a lot to me. Just like you came in 3 days ago, I thought you came to make a submission. You see, you just came to pray for me and talk to me. And your words were very, very, very strong. You see, some of you don't know how much your words means to me. Some of you that always, you speak positive into my life. It encouraged me a lot. Sometimes I want to give up. I'm telling you the truth now, which I don't like saying on air. Sometimes I don't want to come out. Let me confess something today. Most times when you see I'm late, not tiredness. Most times. I know they look my computer for my eyes, say, oh God, can't create, can't do this. But you know what always remind me to do it is you. You. When I think of what you will say if I'm not here, my energy go rise again. Say, get up. Just do it. As long as you have your panelists that are always there as your backbones, they will always assist you. My panelists, they don't know what they are doing for me. If they have to leave me here to talk from all the 6 hours all day here by myself, with the way they come from this journey since, I go not tired now. I'm not behind you, I'll be human being. Yes, you see that time I tell they give somebody 5 minutes, 8 minutes, make they talk. So me see they gather my energy. Yes, it's the truth. Let's say it how it is. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. God bless you all. Thank you. So, like I was saying, Mr. Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed, they changed my life. I don't know about you, they changed my personal life. Although me forget the way I think they live my life before all this. But they can't make me even more, my tighten up even more. That the life you are living today, tomorrow will judge you. Yes. Although my papa felt let me know that one right from time. Well, sometimes when I say on air, nobody have anything against me, nobody have anything. I know you're the candidate talk. Do you know what it means to be on the live stream? You'll be saying, even though I lie today, somebody will call tomorrow will go review something out. Yes. My dad felt tell me, say, how you choose to live your life today. Now the future now go judge am. That is what is judging Mr. Peter Obi. Do you know what it means? Fighting with satanic animals. And they could not use anything against Peter Obi till today. Mr. Peter Obi said, If you have any kind or trace of corruption in my name, I will stop campaigning. He said that in my palace, in my Oba, my king's palace. I played it here. Before the ending of this broadcast again, I will play it again. It talking for different places, but I have the evidence from my own palace. You know what that thing mean? For Nigeria, we have a politician that came out boldly saying, if you have anything against me, I will stop campaigning. So these satanic people, these hungry lions, what did they can't do? They bring, say, he's a tribal by God, he's this, he's that, things that is not in existence. In fact, they started by saying, you know, once they immediately they start believing that Peter Obi is about to skyrocket. Then they started saying, he's a stingy man. He's a stingy man. A stingy man is even something to say. Somebody saved money, public fund, he saved them. They use that one, use that, not fly. They're going to say, how can you save billions when you know, say, there's some area in Anambra State that's supposed to be developed. You don't use the money. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ben got down in now, we'll talk about it shortly. You know, you don't refuse, say, may they remove your name for pension. Say you don't want to take pension again. Although if they take, but you say you don't want to take again. But the list of the people that is still taking state pension till tomorrow, my governor is part of it. Governor,
Tinubu is taking double. Tinubu is taking double. You know, forget that one. Oh, okay.
So now, tell me, is anything wrong? My governor.
Oshomole.
Exactly.
Osho.
All of them are collecting, but I'm talking about the person that is still in power. The person that put on a mask to deceive some gullible Edo people that is doing well. What is wrong if the same governor at this particular time you are still in office to deny pension, to say I will not take pension, or I don't know. Oshomole is still collecting it tomorrow. Egui, all of them. Then when we talk about these people, some of you will come here. Leave him alone. He try now. Thank you very much, sir. May God bless you. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you very much. Thank you. You see, if I tell you and say these people don't mean well for you, you go be like, say, I don't know, I don't have anything to say. I just want to come on air, you know, to talk. Like one satanic person came to the platform I was today, saying that we are making noise stylishly. You know, say that they do it for years sometimes stylishly. These people, when they come to your platform, they are not proud of who they are supporting. Throughout the campaign, all these satanic people, if they come here, if you ask them who they support, go say your first post, show it. That then you know, say they are satanic because they are not proud of who they are supporting. The person came in today saying obedient in be. They say we are making noise. You know? So he was not saying APC. They're not saying mention name. Where you they talk to for inside the APC. He said, I'm sorry, I cannot mention name. Now then I got punished him. He was removed from the platform. But I have to tell them, say, listen, these same people, they call my own platform. Now so they be. They are not proud of themselves. Glory. Thank you so much, Glory, for the super chat. And happy birthday to our one and only VP Baba-Ahmed, Mr. Elvis. We appreciate you more than you know. Oh, I like that. Thank you very much, Glory. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate this. May God bless you. I like that text. Thank you. I appreciate the money. May God bless you all. Thank you very much, my people.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Sorry to cut you off. Can I ask you a question, Mr. Elvis?
Yes, sir.
I'm very, very serious. Why is it that whenever a female, congratulates you and greets you and praise you, the way you answer it, it makes me jealous.
Go to
What are you
court.
saying, sir?
Go to court.
I should go
Go
to
to court.
court. Okay, we will go to court. We will go to court. Because if we went with the men, when we go praise you, you'll say thank you, that's it. But if now we may praise you, you will say, oh my God, I like it. Waiting. Waiting, huh?
Engineer Ken, where you dey carry me dey go?
You jealousy.
See, like jealousy be this, so Engineer Ken. See, Engineer Ken dey carry me go where I don't know. In fact, make I just kukuma drink.
Because
Make I drink Madam Nena. Madam Nena, good evening to you, madam. May God bless you for joining us this evening.
You see the way we take praise, huh? Good evening to you, Madam Nena. May God bless you.
My triple C, why they behave like this now? Wait.
No. I the jealous son now. Why we say if we were with the men?
No, that's not Mr. Elvis, Daddy. God bless you.
Yeah.
Please,
I hear you.
There's no need to be jealous. Just it's not too late to learn. Just
No,
learn
you see, my brother knows that I love him. You know what I mean? So I love you, Elvis, for real.
No, that's Engineer Ken for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for shaking the platform a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Madam
But
Ahmed,
sorry, Engineer Ken, if you feel that the female super chat they make Mr. Elvis mind cooler, you for just send one super chat, then come put female picture, then maybe you go misread and
exactly.
Do same thing.
Please. Exactly. Put female picture, but you are there behind the super chat. I'll still acknowledge you like that.
Make Engineer Ken go court.
And blessing, I go your good, child. I go your good.
And make just go court. In fact, I go defend them. Make it go court. I will defend them.
Oh my God. I bet we could have leave it like that. So
let the poor preach. Let the poor preach.
Like APC weekend, we go Jackpa.
Oh my God.
APC weekend, all Jackpa.
Amy Loco.
Thank you, my people. I appreciate you.
Oh, my brother.
You know, I really do appreciate you, you all, for your continuous support. I'm grateful. You know, like I was saying just now, the animal that came to the space I was trying to put on the voice, how I responded to him. You know, but before that, let me welcome in Madam Ahmed Bright. Thank you very much. Good evening to you, man. How are you doing today? Madam Ahmed Bright, are you there? Okay, I'll come
yes,
back.
good evening. I'm here.
Thank you.
Are you hearing me? Good evening, and I appreciate you. Good evening to all the people in the panels and all our obedience all over the world. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, my people. So the guy came in. Many of now that follow us tele. Now no say some people they come in also they make noise. And they are never proud of their principal. How I responded to him, more quickly listen to him. Because since the day here, more take him from here.
Before I go, my people, I just want to quickly speak on the other gentleman that spoke earlier on, who said that we are making noise. I'm not surprised with people like this because they do come to my media all the time as well. They are satanic and they have their satanic principal they are supporting. You know, the funny part of it is that they are not proud of their principal. It's just like me coming here and I can categorically say that I'm a proud obedient and I've demonstrated it. I have lots of evidences. I have over 3,000 videos on my channel. I can say 1,800 video there is for Mr. Peter Obi. But these satanic people, when they come to your media, they are not even proud of who they are supporting. You know, they can't say that, oh, I'm here, I support satanic APC, Tinubu, or Chetima. They will come
stylishly to tarnish and disrupt our movement. So that guy is obviously not an obedient. I want to thank the lady that opposed him straight away when he mentioned the word, you guys are making noise. How can you be an obedient and use the word making noise? It's the same noise that we have been making that put us where we are today. It's the same noise that is giving your satanic principal sleepless nights. It's the same noise that have destabilized every one of you till today. You are running left or right. You said we are making noise. We are almost there. I will say it's the same noise that pushed Lillian, satanic Lillian, yesterday to gather some satanic protesters to storm EU office in Abuja, demanding withdrawal of a EU report. It's the same noise. It's the same noise because the way we embrace that report is giving you all headache. It's giving you all sleepless nights. It's the same noise. You said we are making noise. Today is a celebration day. If not, I would have exploded. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you.
That will not be explode. Niger watch.
I tell you, if you explode, me say my phone will break.
Thank you for your submission. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, my people. Yeah, that was my response today because these people do come to my media as well.
Mr. Elvis, I was at that forum and I love the way this man shut that guy up immediately.
Oh, you were there?
I was there. It's just that the name I used there. The name I use on Twitter is different. I was there.
Elvis, I was so busy today, I could not be there. I always go to the Twitter. I always there every day. But today
I was
so
happy the way she told her. He told him immediately, you can't say I take exception to that. You can't tell me I'm making noise. What do you mean we are making noise? And they were telling, he said, I'm going to knock on the corners. If you're true obedience and you have something that will help with the obedient movement and you cannot mention a name, then you don't. I was happy the way the way she.
That's why I applauded her. Yes. I was patiently waiting to get to my turn. If I be just want to eat and raw, but because they celebrate birthday, you know, because they come here, they make noise. The same noise.
That lady was nice like you. You remember somebody was telling her to take him away. He said, no. Let him stay. Let him. Yeah, she was nice. I'm like, this person has Mr. Evans' character because somebody was saying, just take that guy away.
Remove him. She said no. She said no, exactly. You know, listen, guys. If you think same noise will they make, these people not like us, they come out to. You see, a lot of attempts they've made to shut down our media. You know, but they can't say yes, in the game that they pass each other. Yes. So we don't want to go there. They don't like, they call it noise, but they don't like it. You know, where we are today, now the talking, they don't like it. If they are already contemplating shutting down all social media platforms. You know, so my people, I appreciate you all. Take this quickly, then so that we can start talking. Thank you.
Let's begin what's trending. Senator representing Ogun East, Gbenga Daniel, in a memo that went viral on Thursday, asked that his pension as a former governor of the state be stopped. The senator, who was elected in February to represent Ogun East in the Red Chamber of the 10th National Assembly, in a memo which he posted on Twitter, said, good conscience informed his decision to have his monthly payment suspended. Gbenga Daniel, however, stated that
in case you guys are not aware what you are listening to now, all credit after God is Peter Obi. This is why all strange things are happening. Beautiful things are happening in Nigeria. Peter Obi set the path. Let's move on.
In the memo which he posted on Twitter, said, good conscience informed his decision to have his monthly payment suspended. Gbenga Daniel, however, stated that apart from the pension, he has not benefited from any welfare package, such as medical, transportation, or furniture allowances since he left office in 2011. I am coming straight to you on this story. As you know, we've always been talking about reducing the cost of governance. This is such a refreshing memo that we got. Let me just take a tweet from IPC, who wrote, Senator Gbenga Daniel's decision to suspend his pension and allowances is a commendable one. Senator Daniel's decision is also a good example for other public officials to follow. we use this opportunity to ask you to propose a 50% reduction in the National Assembly budget. Nigeria is drowning in debt because of the high salaries of its public officials. The country cannot afford to continue to borrow to pay these salaries. A reduction in the National Assembly budget would free up resources that could be used to improve the lives of ordinary Nigerians. I have a list of governors that are still in the Senate, ex-governors that are still in the Senate, that are still benefiting from their pension. And, you know, it would be nice to see them follow this step. I know we have a GFX of those governors. One of them is, I'd like to call them out. Yes. We have Godswill Akpabio from Akwa Ibom. We also have Adamso Shomole from Edo State. We have Devu Mahi from Ebonyi State. We have Aminu Tamboa from Sokoto State. We also have Abubakar Sani Bello from Niger State. We have Ibrahim Dankwambo from Gombe State. Abdulaziz Yari, very top official, we should have him. Also follow Benga Daniel's footstep. We also have Aliyu Wamako from Sokoto State, Orji Kalu from Abia State, Ibrahim Gideon from Yobe State, and we also have Sariki Dixon from Bayelsa State, and Adamu Aliero from Kebbi State. Danjuma Goje from Gombe State. We should have all of these governors take a cue from Senator Benga Daniel.
Yes. So I'm so happy we're starting off the show on such an important note.
Absolutely.
Because this is prime example for other governors. And thank you, Oji, for putting them on the Hall of Fame.
Good journalism.
Should.
This exam, this school environment we are very involved in spiritual activities. I don't know, we pray, we have services. The environment is conducive, it's good for us as learners. Yeah, the school is always trying to provide for us to make sure that we are okay in all senses, morally, spiritually, physically, health-wise, emotionally, in all those areas. So the school is a very good one. Yeah.
Fantastic. So in terms of the next steps for you, your mom said that you love reading. In fact, you're going to pursue the arts, that you love literature. And I say that because Dr. Bati is, when you're an expert and someone to look up to and a mentor in that regard, definitely he has that. But you decided to go with the sciences, chemical engineering. In fact, in your results, you got 99 out of 100 in chemistry, 98 out of 100 in maths, 97 out of 100 in physics, and then 66 in English language. That's impressive. Would you at any point consider, so are you still going for chemical engineering?
Yes.
You chose UNILAG, University of Lagos, as your university of choice. Is that still your choice? Because I hear some other universities are trying to woo you through scholarships and the likes. And then you also say you want to go forward to your master's, PhD. What are your plans? What do you want to do?
Well, I think you said it all. Yes, I'm going to UNILAG, but I'm actually considering other options apart from UNILAG, but like UNILAG is my first choice of university, and then I'm going to study chemical engineering, and then after that I'm looking forward to a master's outside the country, and then my PhD as well outside the country. So those are like my plans. And then for me, reading is not something that I may want to pursue like academically. It's more of a hobby for me. It's like my greatest hobby. I don't know what I love to spend my time doing. I love reading literature. Any book I see, I just pick it up and I start looking at it. So it's like a hobby for me.
So environment matters in the greatness of somebody. You couldn't have done all of this without the input of your parents.
Yes.
What role did they play in building this reading culture in you as we speak today? And how can we build that reading culture in our Nigerian society? Because our problem is we don't read. We are not the society that reads any longer. How can we help build that reading culture in society? The role of your parents first, then how can we generally improve reading culture and education in Nigeria?
My parents, they were my encouragers, as well as my school. But my parents, they were always encouraging me, always supporting me. I'm a boarder, so they allow our parents to call us during the weekend, and then my parents, they never missed a weekend, always calling, always trying to find out how I am, encouraging me, supporting me. And then during my SS3, I actually did not really have any holidays, but the few that the school gave us, anytime I go home, my mom is like, my parents, my mom and my dad, they are always on my neck. They don't want to allow me to rest. They're like, Kamsi, go and pick up your books.
You can also tell them how much you love them and what they mean to you on live TV. It will be good, and speak to them.
I love my parents. Everybody loves their parents.
You can tell them how much it's on live TV.
I love my parents a lot, actually. My mom, my dad, I love them, and they mean the world to me, actually. So, yeah, I love them.
Okay, so how do we improve on the reading culture nationally now and education in general? What are those things you feel that students that have not the opportunity you have?
When I see the way Rufai take give this girl balancing landing, you know, if you see how she started, she was a bit nervous. You know, maybe this is her first time on the national TV. I don't know. But Rufai did a wonderful job here. I don't know if you guys noticed that. You know, Rufai was there to support her. Anyway, congratulations to you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Now, score not the be thief before I be with you. I be not talk to me because it be as it gets. Yeah, because you know, say that one where we talk that they say they go forge certificate. Now this one certificate they go forge before. Can anybody answer me? Because I'm a bit confused here. Anyway, maybe we'll take that later.
I think they are different people.
Yeah,
this
is not the same girl, though. It's not the same one.
Different people.
No,
this was when I was
No, this is not the same girl. But I'm saying, is this one the original girl with the thief tried to thief a position before? That's what
no. Nobody was trying to steal her. The other person, this one is the original one that Jam announced that had 360. But the one that is parading, the one that her own is controversial. Her own is reading 362. But this is the real one that
but we are saying the same thing. That's what I'm saying. I say, is this one the original one? The other one.
Okay, yeah. I think I get what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. Okay, is this the original person that won?
Yes, that's the original person.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay, that's good. Because on the first hour they say I face that, the other one faced that full social media. So that means the other guy actually manipulated that result.
That result is manipulated, Sir Elvis. It's so obvious. I said it the other day. Some people wanted to bite my head off. That result is manipulated. The girl even made I don't know if anybody heard her phone call of an interview she did. She actually confessed. It's not like she confessed how she manipulated it, but now she accepted that the result she had is fake and that she has a real result. Because she was literally trying to force Jam to give her what she has in her paper. I don't know if anybody here heard how that was a telephone interview that she had.
She admits she have a 200 and something, you know.
Yeah, the 264. Yeah. She accepted it. Now she's trying to beg Jam, but they already withdrew even the 264 and banned her for 3 years.
Yeah, why she got that thinking to go and manipulate something like that? Why she come with this idea? Huh?
Yeah, all right, because of the system we are in. Because of the system, the bad system.
Yeah,
what do you expect? If Tinubu can have the same thing, right, so she can also have the same thing too.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
So whatever Jam is doing, Jam is wrong. We are going to take Jam to court. So if Jam want to give this girl, if they want to ban her for 3 years, then Jam should also ban Tinubu for 1 million years. You know,
fact supported.
You know, so now for the poor masses, now for the short law. So the law doesn't affect the rich ones, the corrupt, the satanic, and the devilish leaders that we have. So you cannot blame that girl. That girl is a product. Maybe our parents too is the product of APC. You know, so for her, for a little child like that. You scored 260. A 260 grade is A1. You know, when you make 260 is A1, and she's not satisfied. She wants 360 or 360 something. You know, so whatever she wants, let her get it. That guy should not be sanctioned. For them to sanction, yes.
Let me shock you.
Yes.
In the north, they give them so low. In the north.
Yes, of course. I know that very well. I know that very well.
They call it one Nigeria.
All right, we will
it's not one, my brother.
Thank you very much. I asked question earlier on. I not say no full talk. Now I don't read this one. Everybody they talk. How many of you fail na jam? Say they not talk again. Just they look. They not talk again.
I did not fail my jam. Even though I did not score to 2 from 6, but I did not fail.
So how many times did you sit on it?
I sat for jam once. I scored 262. I did not fail, but I still got admission. I still eventually did my master's, so I did not fail. Okay. But I did not score till 46, apparently.
Okay. The people who fail their exam reach 10 times. I know that for comment section. Because they not talk. See, many people know they talk now, see. They know they talk now. Eh? See, you see, Ebuka just say, Elvis, I don't write safe. You know? Okay, not write your jam. Now, me too, I don't write jam for Nigeria, or, you know, I don't just pass through all those things for Nigeria at all. So, I don't have the experience, you know. I don't have experience of these things for Nigeria, although I have experience of primary school in Nigeria. And yes, apart from that, yes, not too much. All right, let's move on. Thank you very much, my people. In the UK, there's what we call okay, let's move on. More not go change the topic. Let's just move on. Thank you very much, my people. Let's listen to this 1-minute video. Lillian, the satanic woman yesterday that put people together to go to the EU office.
Organization and political parties for good governance have stormed the European Union office in Abuja to protest against its report on the February 25th, 2023 presidential election. The protesters, who were seen with several placards bearing different inscriptions, marched through the central area to the European Union's headquarters in the Federal Capital Territory. The EU had earlier in its report faulted the 2023 general elections, stating violence, killing and vote buying as some of the factors for its criticism. The peaceful march terminated at the headquarters of the EU, where leaders of the group addressed officials of the Union. With a promise from an EU official to relay the message of the protesters to the Union, the group took their leave.
We have come to register unequivocally that we are not satisfied with the report of the European Union. As a matter of fact, we are of the opinion that the report is not just ridiculous, but a deliberate act to slight the Nigerian entity, and of course, by implication, our leaders and the government of Nigeria.
Particularly now that we are grappling with fundamental issues of insecurity. There is no way European Union will beat her chest and say she's in love with Nigeria and she's in love in seeing the progress of this country, and also at the same time come to add salt to injury. It shouldn't be.
Hello.
That is the same satanic woman that went to Arise the other time, telling Mr. Peter Obi to withdraw his case from the court, right? Okay, let's move on, my people. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. I think it's time for us to start talking right now. So I'll go on this quick break. When I come back, we start talking. Continue to press. This break is for you to press on the like button so that we can hear from our panelists.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. Go there, biza. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan akanbi. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. I go show you love. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. I know they do competition with anybody. go show you love it. Ká má bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan. I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh. I go show you love, oh. Ká má bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan. No, they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Oh, tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí o. Ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí. Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí. Alákọ̀bí. Sábà mẹ́la. Anybody? Anybody? Any bobo. Anybody? Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti finishi. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o.
All right, my people. I can see a lot of people trying to call in already. Okay, let me take calls before I come to the panel. My people, Moon and Oves. You know, mostly if we take at least 5 calls, then we take it from here. I appreciate every one of you. Continue to press on the like button and let's do this. So we have 1 minute. We have Omoye on the phone. She's the first on the panel on the phone today. Good evening to you, my sister Omoye's Corner. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Greetings, especially to you. More power to you. Greetings to everyone on the panel and in the comment section. I just wanted to ask: has it been what's it called? Has it been confirmed that the girl actually manipulated her results, or is still in the process? That's number one question, and they can answer me after I get off the phone. That's fine. And then the other thing I wanted to say was that the lady that you just played her video that was mouthing off, that's the same lady that came on Arise News and was talking anyhow with tight ponytail. Because I remember her with that tight ponytail when she go. That's the same woman, Abby. That's the same person I go protest.
Yes.
Now she, Abby.
Yes.
You see these people, they just they embarrass themselves up and down. What do me go like may EU do? It's not the main reason why I come, because I know say different people they listen to us all over the world. I want the EU to demand for the 17 billion or however much they give them. Since they are claiming that they can take their money and they shouldn't observe what happens on how they actually spend that money. Can they refund them the money? Because I would like to see that, you know. And also, I just want to quickly touch on the what's it called, Abba Kyari thing. You see how lopsided, how decadent our system is. This is a man that should be locked up in jail with Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy, or whatever his name is. He's supposed to be in jail with that man in the US. You see how decadent the system is? They released this man on bail, 50 million. Who paid the 50 million bail? That's a question again that people need to ask. Who paid the 50 million bail? Why is this man walking the streets? And if they want to punish, assuming that girl is actually has been found guilty of manipulating her result, and I have to say I'm disappointed, but I also I feel sorry for her because she's in a system or in an environment where these things are celebrated. People don't ask questions.
All right.
So I'm caught in between those two, you know. So if they can call her out and be putting her out there on blast, I want them to use the same energy when it comes to Agbado. Can they use the same energy? That's all I wanted to comment on. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. I can see someone is calling in again. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Hello, can you hear me? All right. I'm not sure. Hello, can you hear me?
Thank you very much, Naija Watch.
We can't hear you. You need to speak louder, sir. Speak louder.
Yeah, good evening to you. Good evening to you, Mr. Naija Watch, and good evening to the panelists, and good evening to Nigeria, home and abroad. I just want to comment in regard to this girl that scored 366.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Jam results. You see, this to tell how committed Nigeria are when it comes to education. So we believe that as we are celebrating people like this who are making the academic institution functionable and encouraging people to go into academic, please, we should also make sure that we continue to fight the system that is collapsing the citizen of the country. That's a little contribution I want to make.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you. All right, let's Madam Joy, thank you very much for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Obedient Nation, all the well-meaning people, Naija Watch Nation, citizens, journalists, intellectuals, the influencers of the new Nigeria that is on the way. Mr. Naija Watch, thank you, thank you, thank you. You will never lose your reward. I just want to, I have, like I said, there's so much to talk about, but I just pick one or two. Please, all my comment section warrior, and I love you all. And I tell everybody, let's keep doing what we are doing. I'm with all due respect, Mr. Orak, I love you so much. You're one of those that we look up to. But I beg to differ on, I have had 2 or 3 people, when they come to talk about this election, they are talking about bad rigging or they didn't rig well. Please, let's delete that word. Every rig is rig. These people have been doing this thing and be getting away with it. There is no way we can't, we just erase that word, rig well or no rig well. So the next, I forgot, our VP, Baba-Ahmed, congratulations, sir. Happy birthday. Thank you. I am one of those you and Mr. Peter Gregory Obi have changed. I really mean the word change my life. I used to be apolitical, can't tolerate politics, but today I feel and I think I'm at the forefront for this, fight to get our nation to where it's supposed to be. So one more thing, and based on that, let me say this quickly: the depth and decadence of the system that is birthed by the constitution that was supposed to expire at the end of the army regime. That is what has kept us where we are today, a government and governance that has empowered criminals and criminality, a system that has systematically disinherited the citizens, that has denied us the power to choose who our leaders are, a system that has made us second-class citizens, a system that has promoted selfish people and made them to be at the helm of affairs, at the corridors of power. This is why some people, how can a nation survive this level of double dipping. Look at the list of our leaders that are double dipping. How on earth? How do you people sleep? A nation that right now, and the one that is they made the president, they selected the system that has vocalized judiciary, a system that has Mohammedized INEC, has built the Senate, that has tribunalized the presidency with all their baggages, that has carried both DSS, police, all with all the baggage and all the double dippers. How do you people sleep? And I'm here to say, as I always, this is my focus is on, we are going to do this post-mortem. Our principal is coming. Everybody get ready. I am very confident of I believe there are so many intellectuals in this group.
Thank you.
Your get towards all the education. We are going to do what we need to do to move our nation forward. And these people need to be, in fact, the word, I don't want to use the word,
Thank
Mr. Niger.
Don't use it. Thank you. Thank you.
I won't use it.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Thank you very much, madam. All right. Thank you very much, my people. That's all I can take for calls right now. I will come back to you guys again later. Let me hear from my wonderful panelists. Thanks very much for your patience, my people. Let's have 8 minutes round, everybody. So I'm going to start with Give Us a Mandate. Give Us a Mandate. Thank you very much for your patience. Talk to us, sir.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, depending on your location. Thank you very much for all that you do, Mr. Helvis. Thank you very much for this labor of love. All of this will not be in vain. People in the comment section, greetings to you all. Panelists, greetings to you. Happy Friday. Hopefully everyone is making a plan for tomorrow. Depending on your location too, maybe you want to go get some nkwobi or maybe some pepper soup, but it's not time to do all that now. Let's relax. When our presidents get there, then we'll block the streets, we'll do party, and then pepper soup, nkwobi, amala, begiri, all of those things will be there. Thank you very much. Dati Baba-Ahmed, happy birthday to you again. We celebrate you. We appreciate all that you've done. If not for anything, the fact that this movement has been able to bring in together people from all walks of life, all over the world, not Nigerians only now, people of different countries, Sierra Leoneans, Ghanaians, the Kenyans, and even Americans, the Canadians, and everybody just thronging around you guys for your integrity, your compassion, your love, your humanity, your integrity, and then your voice. Thank you. We can only pray and continue to pray that God strengthens you, give you long life and prosperity, give you strength to sit in the office of the vice president. All of your heart desire, all of your dreams and aspirations come to pass. Wish you happy birthday. Enjoy your day. Have fun. Make sure that you have fun. Drink chai or drink kunu, and then if it's whatever you want to eat, go and eat. Enjoy yourself. Thank you very much. Now I'll start with the last video that you played. Now that last video, just I saw that video earlier this morning and I was very, very emotional. The only reason why I got emotional, I was talking to my friend yesterday, my childhood friend. Went to school together, basically did everything together until after secondary school. And I just reminded him how in those days, we just trek from Awapa to different locations depending on where you live. Maybe Ajigunle, Jora, Badia, people just trekking home in the cool of the evening without any fear of anybody kidnapping you, even people trekking as far as Mount to all of those areas because, children just moving. You don't think about kidnapping, you don't think about those evil. Everything was okay, secure environment. Read till the evening and then you want to go home. And this girl's video just reminded me of those days, and I was like, I could not hold it. I mean, I was broke down in emotion. That hard work and integrity pays. That Nigeria can be better again. Nigeria, a new Nigeria, is not only possible by mouth or by words. It's possible in our actions and in all that we do. Honestly, people, a new Nigeria is possible. That is what Kamsi Chukwu just portrayed to all of us Nigerians. That regardless of how they want to manipulate your result, because if you look at this girl's story and then place that side by side, my president, His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi, GCFR, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, won the election, but somebody manipulated, gave a fraudster, gave a drug baron the result that belongs to my president. But we already have a case in court. I mean, they closed everything, which basically tells us that he won the election. They don't have no witness. They don't have anything to even say. Even the one that came to witness, perjured, indicted himself. And regardless, he may be the Senate majority leader. If he was somewhere like this, he would have, from that courtroom, FBI would have just waited for him, probably on the door. And as soon as he's done, Oga, you've just put yourself into trouble. Can you wear this handshake and let's go to where you go and answer yourself? So Kamsi Chukwu did everything, studied hard, made a result. That was the result I saw on YouTube. Now, this other lady, even though you had 260, that's enough. That's enough for you to just keep moving. Because even with 260, you can get admission into any university of your choice, depending on their cutoff mark. But not satisfied. But everything still boils down on the fact that society. You know, the fight that my principal is fighting today is that even though we have these fraudsters, we have these looters, we have these pie human beings, these satanic agents, we still have many truthful Nigerians. And that is what this platform is doing. That is why people like, you can see people from everywhere. People calling in from Australia, people calling in from different parts of the world. Because this platform stands for truth and integrity. This platform stands for the conscience of the people. So Kamsi Chukwu told us everything she did. She made her score. I'm so excited for her. I'm so happy for her. Because she just reminded me of those days. How you study, how you read your books, how you do everything, and then you're striving to get better in life. And then, and I was asking somebody this morning, these looters, these pie human beings, these satanic agents, they destroy our country. They destroy our country. But you know what? There is a better future. I am only waiting for my principal to be announced and declared as a president, and then we begin to bring back our nation. We begin to repair our nation, because we cannot allow these shenanigans, this evil, to go down in history. And so to us as parents, maybe you have one, you have two, please, let's teach our children that hard work really pays. There's no way you can cut corner and succeed. If you succeed, it's only but for a little time. In Yoruba Palace, one of our Hajj says, the house that you built with speed It is only deal that will destroy the house. So people, let's stand for integrity. Let's stand for our conscience. Let's stand for what is right. And so now going down to what Engineer Ken said, if they can pick up the other lady that she forged her results, what is DSS waiting for? Why have they not picked Tinubu? Why have they not picked Babajide Sanwo-Olu? Because Sanwo-Olu also forged this result. Why have they not picked up the one that sits in Enugu State as their governor? They called for him. He didn't show up in court. So maybe they're telling us, like George Orwell said, Animal Farm, all animals are not equal. Because DSS by now, with everything said, I mean, the NYC forgery alone is enough for DSS to go after Tinubu. Tinubu said he got exemption when NYC have not started giving exemption. That was when Tinubu got exemption. Tinubu went to Chicago State University as a man, but graduated as a female. People. Tinubu said he worked for ExxonMobil, but forfeited $460,000. That is witness alluded to that money is a money for crime. Tinubu said he's 71, but the daughter is 65. You see how things are not adding up, people? So if all of this is not enough for DSS to pick Tinubu, then I don't know what is enough to pick Tinubu up. Because Tinubu also perjured. He said he does not have dual citizenship, even though the biodata page of his Guinean passport was thrown online. In those days, parents would tell their young children, don't lie. If a child lie, they will whip the child. But today, elders are the one telling lie. Who go flog the elder? Who go punish the elder? Say, elder, you don't lie. Touch your toe here. Who go tell them that? My people, I am not speaking as a saint, but what I'm saying is to your conscience. Let your conscience begin to align to the values and integrity of humanity. Because they can quickly now send DSS to go and look for an underage child, 16 years old, while the one that Mahmoud Yakub selected and his surrogates. I mean, Baba-Ahmed was a thief in the United States. He was a lawyer stealing from his clients. Bamidele that went to witness for Tinubu has changed his company's name for over 38 times. He was the one speaking to Tinubu when Tinubu arrived from France. He was telling him to say this, to say that. They quickly elected him as a Senate majority leader. My people, Nigeria is now or never. All of this that is happening is just telling us that inside the same black pot, white pap can still come out. Someone like Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, Anambra State. Kamsi Chukwu, do you pay attention to where she was born, where she came from? Anambra State. The guy that invented the generator that uses gas, Anambra State. The one that went to rescue our people, Anambra State. People, Southwesterners, Yorubas like me, the Abubaku of Lagos, the ass lickers and the surrogates, open your eyes very well, open your brains. Good things happen in Anambra State. Enough of this delusional thing they tell you people. Enough of all of these lies and bigotries. If a man can rescue the nation and put us right, who cares where it comes from? All we care about at this time for our nation is how to rescue the country. Because now Nigeria has been regarded as a capital nation of the world. That alone should make you as a human being weep for your country. But what you care about, because of these wicked men that by all means have to rule, even though they are drug barons, even though they are pie people. Over 80 people were pied in the election. A 19-year-old boy pied himself and said Mahmoud Yakub stole his future. If that is not enough for you, I don't know what will be enough for you. That means the liquid that flows in human body does not make any sense to you. But you know one thing, even God himself said it. He said, the life of a man is in the blood. When Cain and Abel had their own time, the blood of Abel would not rest because he was crying for vengeance. Thank God for Jesus that came to die for the sins of humanity. You pied over 80 people, wasted their red blood, and you think this whole thing will go down this way? Hell no. It is now or never. So the one that went to EU's office, and that lady, your husband is the one that will decide what he wants to do with you. I will not engage myself in your matter, because you have just disgraced yourself and your generation. Now, the ones that carry the placard, the ones that carry the banner, do they buy fuel cheaper? Maybe they buy bread cheaper. Maybe they have a private filling station where they buy fuel cheaper. Or maybe NEPA don't take their own light, because regardless of how much they will pay you to come and protest for them, now you go still suffer them now. Now you go still suffer them. So they call you to come protest for maybe 10,000 naira, and you think say that one ain't go solve your future or solve your problem. My brother, after you protest now, after you don't protest, they don't build different house for you. They don't give you your own filling station. You're going to go buy fuel cheap, or they don't create your own bakery for you. Emma to breakfast.
Thank you.
So regardless of what you guys do, I don't even think EU should even give you guys audience. Ordinarily, EU should not give you guys audience, because you guys are just trying to look for trouble where there's no trouble. Guys, audience. But I will just keep it here for now. Thank you for all that you do. Greetings to everyone again. Have a blessed weekend. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Still stay safe, and God bless us all. God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much.
God bless you, my dear brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission. All right. Before I will call on the next person, I would like to quickly take on the birthday wishes from our principal to our VP here, which I supposed to do, earlier on anyway. But let me just do it right now. Let me put on the screen so that we can quickly take this together. Thank you very much, my people. All right. Here you go. Okay. I'm happy to partner with you. Mr. Peter will be celebrate Baba-Ahmed on his birthday. Okay. Let's take it together. Ooh. I bet we're gonna press on the like button now. Wait till they stop. Press on this like button and let's do this. Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party LP has revealed he's happy to partner with Yusuf Dati Ahmed, his vice presidential running mate in the last election, insisting the collaboration could see youth take back their country to build the new Nigeria of their dreams. Obi made the assertions in a congratulatory message to Baba-Ahmed, who marked his birthday on Friday. The former Anambra State governor said he joined millions of Nigerians to celebrate his colleagues' immeasurable contributions to the country. He continued. In a statement via his verified Twitter handle on Friday, Obi said his vice presidential candidate's passionate drive for a better nation has seen him investing in the most critical areas of human development, including education, health, and poverty eradication, describing them as the investment Nigerians need for a better nation. He wrote, My very dear brother, Senator Yusuf Dati Baba-Ahmed, I join millions of Nigerians rejoicing with and celebrating you on your birthday today. I celebrate your immeasurable contributions to our dear country. Your passion drive for a better nation has seen you investing in the most critical areas of human development, education, health, poverty eradication. These are the investment we need for a better Nigeria. He continued, as a highly successful businessman through your many productive endeavors, you have continued to create thousands of jobs for our productive youth and helped in moving our nation from consumption to production. As a visionary leader, I am happy that in partnership with you, we can lead our youth to take back our nation and build new Nigeria of our dreams. May God bless you today and always with abundant health and long life as you continue to contribute to a better nation. That is our principal right there to our vice president. Hey, see the two fine. See, who not go wish for something like this? Tell me. If you are not satanic, you are watching me right now. In your mind, you'll see better to you. They say another thing you want. Eh? Let me call on the next person, bro. I don't want to talk to her this evening. I know that some of them, they watch me now. Some of these satanic people, they are watching me right now. But let's move on. Happy birthday to you, my wonderful VP, Tati Ahmed. I celebrate you. I celebrate you. I celebrate you. God bless you, sir. All right. The next person we'll have on the panel is Alex Edoson. So if you're there, please talk to us. Okay, let's assume you're not available. You just unmuted yourself, but we can't hear you. So let me move on. I'll call you back. I can't hear you at all. You know, so
Can you hear me now?
Okay, you are good. We can hear you now. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, good evening. I was thinking Engineer Ken was before me, so that's why it kind of took me by surprise. Okay, good evening once more, Mr. Ivis, and thank you very much for your work. Thank you for the time. Thank you for your dedication, and may God bless you and your family. I greet every other person on the panel and our great Nigeria Watch family. I salute everyone. Let me start by congratulating our VP, because he's our VP. We elected Mr. Peter Obi, and as we elected Obi, he's vice presidential candidate he was, so he's automatically our VP. So we congratulate him and we wish him all the best. Look at the young, vibrant, handsome young man. Then you see the other people, when you look and compare, you see say for everything, we just too much, you know. So I think one of those things now they pain them, say this combination, man, anywhere they stand, you know, people will begin to ask, which kind, where these people from come, you know. But the other guys now, people they shame to even say they know them. So you know who they talk about now. My people will not know who they talk. I don't want me to they mention their name. But thank God say our mandate we will get them back. So they will be a thing of the past, whether they like it or not. Let me go to the issue of this girl and her jam result. I congratulate her and wish so many of our young people we borrow leaf and work in this respect too. Rufai made mention of something concerning Nigerians. He said, we don't read. Nigerians don't read. They don't like to read. I agree with him 100%. 100%. And it's supposed to be that in the digital age, even if you're not reading books, I mean physical books, there are e-books, there are other ways you can educate yourself. But frankly, majority of Nigerians are very, very lazy. I mean, mental laziness. You see, it's one of the reasons why these guys, these wicked, satanic people, as my brother will always call them, are taking advantage. Because when you have knowledge of something, it is very difficult for somebody to tell you something that is opposite of what you know. You will not just take it. But the real thing is, in the reality is, most of us, I mean Nigerians generally, are very lazy in trying to get information. They don't do that. They don't spend time to get it. They spend more time going after things that are not important. These politicians, they've seen it. That is why they can change narratives and the people will just believe. When you have knowledge, when you read and you get information, look, you will be empowered. Nobody can just come and push you around. You see, this is one of the weapons that these people have been using to keep a lot of people under them, to make sure that they don't go the right way, to make sure they don't ask questions. And Nigerians are, I don't know, they say it is respect, you respect either. No, that has nothing to do with respect. You have to ask questions. You don't take anything that anybody tells you. But how can you ask questions when you don't know? That is why they accept anything they give them. Let me just give you an example. Look at the fact that they just make people to suffer with this fuel increase since this guy came. That people have already, they are just going about it. Nobody's even making any move. What we go do now? It is always this mentality of we just accept anything that comes. So education is very, very critical in this whole movement that we are in this whole struggle. Without education, we are just wasting a lot of energy. We can talk and talk and talk. A lot of these guys will still keep oppressing people and they will not even know it because they are not getting educated. In fact, I can say categorically that this is even the first time that I'm experiencing kind of political awareness coming up since Mr. Peter Obi a man. Before, it was just this attitude of, consign me. The vote not go even count safe. Now the same people they go elect. I beg, make I forget about her. But the next thing you are going to hear is that we are suffering. Now God, oh, may God come help us. Come on, God has already given you the power. He gave you everything and he left that with you. That is the way to decide. So don't put it on God. It is high time that Nigerians, we ourselves, face reality and begin to stand and face our own rights and hold on to it and say, look, enough is enough. If not, these guys will not get the message. They will not get it because of lack of education. So that's by the way. Then Mr. Oraka was talking about Yakubu, the man I called. I will call him. I assure you. He kept assuring Nigerians, and after all the assurance, he gave us trash, like we are all witnessing today. And he's Mr. Glitches Okoye, So these guys, they are going to pay for their sins. They will pay. It might not be immediately, but they will certainly pay. Because gravity has not, the law of gravity is still existing. Whatever goes up must come down. It's not going to change. Karma is still existing. So they will definitely pay for these problems that they cost us, for this wastage of resources, money. Look at the billions that we have, that was spent to get this thing that they gave to us. Look, if this guy has done the right thing, you know that we would have moved so much further now with Mr. Peter Obi. Within 30 days, there would have been such a difference that you will be wondering, wow, so these things really exist. So we have all these things and we've been suffering, So we'll leave his faith to him. He will definitely, or they will definitely pay for their sins. But like I will now admit, we are just at the hands of the judiciary now. It's now left to them. There is nothing we can do. Our case have been presented, a solid case, which we know even the blind will open their eyes and see it, and the deaf can hear. So we are waiting for them. At the same time, we should keep on talking. We should keep on enlightening people, keep on pushing the narrative, because there are a lot of false narratives still going on there. Like just that woman they call Lillian. I don't know. I don't know the kind of mother this woman is. She's the child of someone. In fact, she's a disgrace. For a woman, she's a disgrace. Okay, so you want to eat your cake and have it. You could take the money from the EU, billions of naira. So they will not give a report. They should not tell you the truth. They were objective. They didn't take sides. So what exactly are they now protesting about? What exactly are they now saying the EU did wrong? I can't get the picture. I just can't get it. You see, we are so quick in pointing fingers at others. You see, all these white people, they want to dominate us. They are colonial masters. Come on, stop that BS. They are colonial masters, but your people will run to them. Your so-called president, the so-called selected guy, he has not even spent a month. He ran to France again. Is France not one of the colonial masters? Why did he go there to take treatment? Why didn't he say, no, I don't have anything to do with them? I will build the best hospital here and get the best treatment. No. It is when it comes to their own disadvantage, they will now begin to see colonial masters. They will not begin to see that they should not interfere in our business. But they give you money and you will take it. You see, this kind of double standards that is in our system, it has to stop. And I know when Peter Obi gets there, that things are going to change. I'm very, very optimistic about that. And I will urge every one of us to be very, very prepared for a better Nigeria. But it has to start with us too. A lot of us still have this mentality of getting or reaping where we did not sow. We have to stop it. We have to stop it. Discipline is not there.
Thank you.
It's costing us a lot. So I will say for now, let's just trust the judiciary and hope that we'll get our mandate back. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Alex. Appreciate your submission. All right, guys, I noticed that the likes is not very, very encouraging, but it's good. Thank you. Please press on the like button. We currently have 368. Can we take the likes to 500? Okay, let's make it 400 before we call on the next person. We can achieve this. Let's make it 400 first, then we can climb on 500 later on. We currently have 373. Press on it, my people. Press on the like. Press on the like. Let's take it to 400. To 400. It's not 375. Thank you. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Press on it now. Let's complete this. Let's complete this. We still have a couple of people to speak to us. It's on 379. Let's make it 400. 400. Just 20 to go. 20 to go. Are we going to say we don't have 20 people right here now? 19 to go. 17 to go. 17 to go. 14 to go. 14, 14, 14. 13 to go. 13 to go. Yes, just 10 to go. Just 10. God bless you all. Just 10. Press on the like button, oh my good people. I appreciate every one of you. Yeah, 5 to go. 5, 5, 5. Just 2. God bless you. Thank you, my good people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for your continued support. It's a collective effort. I'm grateful. Okay, let me call on the next person to speak to us, which is Mr. Henry Gabriel. Mr. Henry Gabriel, please talk to us, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis. Good evening once again. And good evening, the panelists, and good evening, the audience. First of all, let me go to the release of Abakari. You see, if Nigeria system that's working, Abakari should be locked up for a very long time, more than 20 years, because he's a criminal. This is somebody who knows the law enforcement agent that know the law. How he afford all this property, how much was his salary, and drug cases, and the one in America, a lot of things he did. Super cop, yeah. But did they investigate him properly? You see, the justice system is so poor. The justice system is so poor in the sense that they could not even do this case between 10 months, you know. So as I was saying, the release of Abakari, the release of Abakari is a big mistake, very, very big mistake. They release Abakari for what? The reason for only one case issue. You have about different cases to release him because of the selected government with its own cabals, the criminals that's ruling Nigeria at the moment now want to make sure they release all their criminals fast. You know, it's not. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Look at the people around Tinubu. Look at all the people around him. They committed crime along everywhere in America, in Western country. They come to become a minister. Look at the Senate, Akpabio. In NDDC case, nobody talk about it no more. These are the same criminals. Look at all the governors coming. They cannot even do anything from their state. They become senators. Look at how people around the system. These are why they are afraid that if our principal come in, we're going to sanitize all this corrupt system that's moving in that country, that making the country move backward. They're talking about EU. First of all, let me go to our so-called son, who said any small thing they blame Corona system, Corona masters. But Corona masters, your children, you send them to school there. You go your criminal politicians, they go there to go for medical treatment. It's not time for him as a son to put the bills in the house so that they will debate about banning president, government officials to go to medical tourism. It's not time for him to do that as a son. He's coming to blame EU reports. where was he when they were killing, buying a lot of Nigerians during the election time? Where was he? When he want to tell the whole world that he as a son did not see what is going on there. He did not see the evil thing that was going on during the election time. They are blaming EU. They should not blame you. They should blame themselves, because these are things we saw. It won't take a long time before they bring their report. We saw it live. Everybody saw it. Himself saw it live. They should use, because now it's a shame because he's playing this tribal card. So they call himself human rights lawyer. These are all garbage. They're all a bunch of criminals. These are the same people who stand for all criminals, politicians. He was one of those people too. So you should keep in mind when we are talking, fighting for better Nigeria. They say they should respect the so-called elders. Elders does not respect himself. Should not give him that single respect. They don't deserve it. They were telling us the leaders of tomorrow, but they are still, since we were born, they were telling us you are the leader of tomorrow, but they are not giving the youth to rule, but they are still the one ruling us in tomorrow. They rule our fathers, our grandfathers. They're still trying to rule us too again. So when they say EU, they are, you know what, they cannot believe their eyes that EU will come out and say, because we were saying it, they cannot believe us. But EU report came out that we were all shocked. If you pay them too much, they should give EU sanctions. Say, don't come to our country no more. I will be laughing in Chinese. They should give EU sanctions, say, for interfering for their election. They should give sanctions. EU don't need you much as you need them. They can find other African countries to do business with if you stop them. But you are the ones who need EU most. Your selected Agbado, he went to France. What is he doing in France? France is EU. What is he doing there? He went to UK. What is he doing there? Have you ever seen any politicians from Western country come to Africa or Nigeria to come for medical treatment? You don't see one. And the so-called learned people and so-called sound, they are not ashamed to open their mouth to criticize EU for their report. I'll be ashamed to come out in the public with national TV criticizing EU. You have to come out, the so-called sound we have, the same sound who ring election, the same professors who stole our elections. What did he say about it? The same police officers who were stealing that ballot box. What did he say about it? They knew that Tinubu is just temporary there. It's going off. There's no way to. They don't have no choice. And the so-called lady who went to what they call Lillian, what they call her, that should be a mother, a wife, a sister. It's a disgrace to their family if they have shame either in their family. And the same woman come here will tell you fighting for Nigeria. Yeah, within Nigeria don't support it. I'm not among those Nigerians who criticize EU. I'm not among those Nigerians. You see, somebody they just forgot because their stomach selfish interest. They just forgot to do the right thing. They have to pay people 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira to go and stand to demonstrate about EU report. Instead of them to say, for these people to come to talk about our election, we should do better. We should make sure they should come out, demonstrate, and so that they can dismiss INEC chairman and the spokesperson. They should make sure they prosecute these two people, and they should bring the people who are in this mess. They are there coming out to support, to protest against EU report. Are we in Banana Republic? When Donald Trump said their country is a shithole country, they were all mad. Why call us shithole country? It's not. Is it not? The zoo, in the animal kingdom, they have laws in animal kingdom. The laws we have in that country is just followed for the poor people, and the same poor people they use to go and do all this dirty job, go in the street carrying placards, demonstrating about the EU report. Is it not time for those? Nigerians never suffer enough. They suffer enough. They should think apart from their stomach interest. They should think about for better tomorrow. They should not put all the every time they blame EU, blame EU. We blame EU. We blame Corona for how many years? Blame Corona Masters. Is it Corona Masters don't make you don't have electricity? Is it say Corona Masters who make them the our leaders still wet? The corrupt politicians? Is it the Corona Masters who did it? Did they force them to bring their stolen money to their country? No, because they were still the so-called politicians. They are still criminal in nature. Just like the children cheat. Just like children will cheat, the children will cheat, the wife will cheat, all of them, they have the same bad blood. It's time for we Nigerians who want the better Nigeria to stand tall against these satanic criminals that's holding our country for more than how many years now, before we were born. So we will not give them that room for all this lies again no more. We don't have you see, they forgot this is not the time of our father time where they use all this their manual stuff. They forgot we are in digital world. That one message is going around the world. They don't know this. They should know this now. We have the power. Nigerians should learn to read. They should not be lazy to read. They should try to read and do research for everything. They should know that they have the power to change their government, to change their chairman, to change their local government, to change their governors. They have the power to change who want to rule them. Okay, I was expecting my country, they would now, since they have this petrol increase of petrol, none of them came out to say, okay, you know what, it's enough, we are done, we are coming out in mass. None of them. They see manage. When they manage, you see, Nigeria forgets so fast. Let's move on. No, let's move on. We are moving on. We are jackpot everywhere, jackpot. The country you are jackpot into, people fight for it. That's why we are here today. You have the power now to change things, turn things around, to make sure these criminals run to their holes back. But we are here criticizing EU. What betide those who criticize EU? What betide them their generation? They bring us to this suffer we are in Western country now. If Nigeria is a country that's working, we should not be here. We should not be online talking about Nigeria problem. We'll be talking about innovation, talking about progress of that country, not about election or whatever. Nigeria is not working. That's why we're trying to make sure Nigeria work for everybody. And some satanic people will be coming around, patching around, telling we are talking too much. This talk we are talking, this is the only talk we talk, and this talk will not allow people to sleep till we have a mandate. And you see, for this girl, for this jam, I don't blame that. I was trying to say something, but I don't blame that girl. How you want to blame the system? I look at the girl. If you look at the environment the girl grew up from, it's a poor environment. I made the parents to have money like that, like the other one who have their parents tried support her. You know, you have to look about the environment they grow up. If the so-called Nigeria is one we're talking about, how would they allow the Northerner to have less? It's not the same Nigeria we're talking about. Like this other girl who have 2 something, she can have admission to any university. But if not, they have 1 something, 200. They give them admission. Are we not in the same one Nigeria? Huh? So we should forget about all this so-called I'll be tribe, I'll be this tribe, I'll be that tribe. No. Me, I don't believe in those tribe issues at the moment. I believe in one Nigeria. I believe in better Nigeria. That's what I'm fighting for. It's not only Obi Igbos vote for or Southerners vote for, Easterners vote for Obi and Dati. We are all Nigerians who want a better Nigeria. That we are the one who vote. We are all obedient. We are the same person who vote for Peter Obi. We are not politicians. I'm not a politician. We are not politicians. We just saw the movement and we saw what is in this man's character. We saw what he stands for. We saw what we believe what he stands for. That's why we support him, and we're going to support him to get our mandate. And we're already close to our victory. So there's no force. There's no evil that come online here start telling us we're talking too much. We'll keep on talking. If you don't want to hear, you look for a transformer and hang yourself there. Put your hand in the transformer there and sleep there. So we're going to be here. If you don't want to hear, you go somewhere else. Nigeria will work in our time. Nigeria will be better in my time, in our time, whether they like it or not. They should go to places. Thank you.
Yes, Nigeria will be better in our time. Thank you very much, sir, for your submission. Martina Abbasi TV, thank you very much for joining us. I could see you right there. Tony Africa, thank you. Patience again, Rewise with us as well. God bless you all, my
Are you guys
people.
hearing me?
Thank you. What?
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you right there. Abo Azi, Eddie, Felix, Eddie, thank you. Please help us to continue to press on the like button and let's move on. Thank you. Okay, let me hear from Madam Nena. Madam Nena, thank you very much for your patience. I'd like you to talk to us.
Yeah,
8
thank you
minutes.
so much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you so much, Nigerian Watch family. God bless everyone. God bless everyone. Before I start, I just want to say a very big shout out to our wonderful, amazing, intelligent, down to earth, soft spoken vice president in the waiting. That's Baba-Ahmed. A very happy birthday to you, sir. God bless you. God will keep you. God will preserve you. God will keep you and our PO because we are waiting. We are eagerly waiting and expectant. And we know that we'll have those beautiful portraits, as our president and our vice president. We bless God for your life. God will continue to keep you. So that's my birthday. Shout out to our VP in the waiting. Now, I want to quickly, first of all, talk about the issue of Benga Daniels. When Miss Ibis was talking, she touched on something that actually came into my mind when I heard that story about Benga Daniels. Honestly speaking, that's why I keep saying it. You see this P2B's election of 2023, it has really changed a lot of things. It is exposing a lot of things, it's bringing out a lot of things, and it is changing the orientation of a lot of people. A lot of people are beginning to understand what the word integrity means. But the few that still don't want to understand, still do not want to understand. But we truly believe that at some point they're going to come around. Somebody like Benga Daniels, probably he might have sat down and watched P2B, wherever this man goes, the way he's celebrated, the way people scream about, and somebody was just, a person that has a conscience will start and say, asking himself, wait, at the end of this life, at the end of this whole thing, how will I be celebrated? How will I be remembered? Look at a man like me, who is not even the president yet. A man like me, wherever he goes, anywhere P2B enters, there's always an opera. Anywhere he goes, like everybody sees it, except those who just intentionally want to block their heart from accepting the truth. Everybody sees the integrity and the honor in this man. And somebody who thinks will say, I tell you something, a lot of people are changing their orientation. When you communicate with a lot of people are changing their orientation and their mentality because of the personality of P2B and what he presented to the Nigerian people. People are beginning to see reasons. So I want to believe that this is one of the things that moved somebody like Benga Daniels to do what he just did. This is a man who was a governor for 8 good years. This is a man who, because that's what all of them do. They transfer themselves from either being a governor to a senator, or from being a senator to governor. Why do they do that? Because they want to keep milking. They want to keep sucking this country they call Nigeria dry. They want to keep milking this country. You understand? They want to keep eating up this country. And it has gotten to the point where they cannot. It has gotten to the point where most of them are beginning to think, are beginning to reason. And Benga Daniels has taken the lead. And we want to believe that most of them will begin to have this change, this reasoning, this change of mentality, or what will I call it? This repentance. Let me just use that word. Let's see. But my problem is this. It's not about somebody saying, I don't want to collect my question again. My question is this. If this money is not paid to Benga Daniels, I hope the person that's supposed to pay the money, the government of the day, will use that money to benefit the people of his state. Because that is where the problem lies. It's not about it's not about not giving the money, but it's about utilizing that money where it will be beneficial to the people that he needs to be beneficial to. Because the purpose that Ben Gardeners did this thing is because he does not want to enrich himself the more, and he desires for that money to be used for the people. So who monitors this money to make sure that it is being channeled to where it's supposed to be channeled to? So it still comes down to what we are saying, that there needs to be a real change from the head, where things will be done properly, where there will be true accountability, where there will be true transparency, that things will work to benefit the common man on the streets. That's just what I have to say. Kudos to Benga Daniels. That's a very good move. When somebody repents, when somebody does good, let's give it to him. Kudos to him. And the other people that they are saying that, oh, this one says, I've not collected and I've not collected. Now who will go ask? Who are we going to ask whether they've collected them? But the point is that they keep moving from here to here. Look at Jose Carlo, the big fool that came to the house to, because he was looking at the extra fast salary that will come to him. Most Nigerians don't know it. I said it here before. Most Nigerians don't know how much these people collect as ex-governors. Those who don't know how much these people collect as ex-governors. When you hear that local government, civil servants are being owed salaries, I've never heard that governors are being owed salaries. I've never heard that ministers are being owed salaries. These people will make sure that they get paid. All their allowances are paid to the last dime. But common minimum wage, they cannot pay to Nigerians. It is very sad. Anyway, Benga Daniels, God bless you. And let's hope that other people will take a leave and begin to take in the same direction. Now I want to talk about on the issue of, oh my God, this shameless woman they call Lillian that went to Abuja. My question is this: who in the world does that woman think she is, that she will go and command EU to withdraw their report with immediate effect? Do these people even understand the kind of image they are creating for this country that is called Nigeria? I don't know whose attention that woman is trying to draw to herself, because obviously she's trying to draw somebody's attention to herself. Obviously she's looking for validation from somebody. I don't know who that person is. But the bottom line is this: these people are painting, we are saying that the image of this country is messed up. And the likes of this senseless, shameless woman is adding to it. Bringing all these hungry-looking people, give them whatever peanuts they give them to come and stand in front of EU to make a fool of themselves. People are saying her husband. I don't even want to believe that that woman has a husband. Because I don't see any sensible man that will allow his wife to be messing herself up the way this woman is doing. Or maybe to talk about the children. This is very shameful. This is very shameful. And it comes down to the fact that we are in beginning to act like we are in a zoo where animals run, anyhow. Where some senseless people will come to Asoro and give press conference. Some human beings that we cannot even, find the correct adjective to qualify their personality, will be given audience to sit on national TV to talk the likes of this lady. Who in the world is this character? Standing in front of EU to give EU commands that they must withdraw. EU was on their own. Nigerians invited them to come and observe their election. They chose by their own will to mess themselves up, and you expect EU not to give you a true appraisal of what they saw. For goodness sake, whatever EU wrote is what you already know.
Mandanena, let me come in. What I don't understand is that these people went to the EU's office. They are telling the EU to withdraw their decision. How does that even make sense? Okay, you want EU to come back again to national TV and rewrite everything they wrote before to now say, oh, we made mistake. The election was successful, free and fair?
No, they think say EU now. They want this. They want rob EU into themselves.
That is a good point you made, Mr. Evans, because these people are used to dishing out stupidity
And
because what
Nigerians,
they're asking for is not possible and it doesn't make no sense.
it doesn't even make any sense, and it doesn't even make Nigeria look good in the first place.
Oga Elvis, let me tell you why they are dragging EU into it. The details report of the damaging and how they crooked the result during that coalition before they made an announcement was well detailed. And the appeal court judge took it as an exhibit. Get the message now. So they had wanted now to kill that. They wanted now to say recall it, and then to not be part of the exhibit they are going to use against Tinubu. That is just the short reason, nothing more than that.
I know they stated that out there EU passed that information and pass it even to the tribunal. But what I'm saying now is, according to their stand, their satanic gathering yesterday, they said EU should reverse their decision. How is that possible? You are calling
it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Nigerian government should pay them their $34 million, and the EU will also right to say we devalue it again.
Elvis, can I come in for 1 second?
No, ask the person that is speaking though.
Okay, madam, can I come in for 1 second? It's because of the question you asked, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, they want this is my opinion. See, we operate. Nigeria is a murky environment. It's worse than a zoo. Okay, so that woman have seen government reversing itself because it didn't favor the person it wanted to favor. So she grew up in that environment. Poor her and the stupid her. She doesn't know anything outside the walls because of personal involvement, the money they paid her, and all those things. So in that environment where she is operating, it is to write a report and then come back the next day and say, after all, they did it in the past elections. You remember in Anambra State, they overvoted, and the election officer went back and rewrote the results.
No. That one is different. We are talking about United European Union now. The officer that you're talking about, is it part of the European Union?
I know. She doesn't. She see, when you don't know.
No, that's what I'm
anything,
saying. I just answered me now. The officer that went back to rewrite the result, is it from European Union? Is it white people?
You didn't get me. No, it's not. It's not.
Where was she from, or he?
In Nigeria.
He's don't know what we are saying. That we dwell in Satanism. We are talking about.
We are on the same page. We are on the same page. We are on the same page. See, so in her own mind, it can be rewritten, which is stupid, which is utter stupidity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That if it was a Nigerian person that made this decision, these people can pressure you to rewrite and change your statements.
Yeah, because they are used to intimidating.
We are used exactly.
Simple. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yes, I got you now, sir. Yes, they can pressure you to do it, and but because this is United European Union, you are telling them that they made mistake. They should come back again, and God, these people, they are so disgraceful. To look down on European Union like this. Go ahead, madam.
That woman is a big fool, and she is ignorant personified. She is ignorant personified, because if she ever thinks in her mind that her going to EU office to make that show of shame will make any difference. If not, the only thing the thing has done is just to make, first of all, this government look foolish, and make her look more. I'm just trying to use the word that are acceptable. This woman, she has succeeded in making things more terrible for herself. I don't know where people. I don't know how people reason that people have gotten to the point. My people will say that dog have licked somebody's eyes. That dog
so lick somebody's eye that shame has completely gone. Like, this woman, obviously, she's looking for somebody's attention. I want to believe that. I said it before that this woman is nothing but an Abuja Olosho. She's obviously looking for the attention of some of these people, some of her customers in Abuja, in the Aso Villa. If not, I don't see any reason why a sensible woman, a woman as big as she is, like that, will be making that. And honestly speaking, I see this. I want to say something else. That most of these people brought, look, if you look at everybody that they brought that were carrying those placards, you will see hunger written in their faces. And I'm beginning to see this thing as pure exploitation. These people are taking so much advantage of the poverty in the land to exploit people. This is just my own take. I don't know anybody else can see.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead, madam.
Yeah, I wanted to just help you. Even further emphasize what you said. Like you said, the woman is ignorant. I want to say, not only ignorant, she's one of those that have sold her soul. She has sold her soul. She has sold her conscience, because she wasn't away. She's not somewhere else. She doesn't live in Pluto. She lives in Nigeria. She saw what happened. She knows what happened. So it's one of those that have sold her soul to the greed of our own selfishness and ambition to become, I don't know, through this fraudulent way. And that's why she's absolutely blind to everything.
All right.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to add. Thank you.
Yeah. For me, she's just one of those satanic people that is happy where we are in Nigeria. That's all.
Exactly.
She's happy where we are, and she wants us to continue to swim in this. She's not interested. She only cares about her stomach. We have Tony Africa on the phone. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Mr. Ed, a lot of people used my time, but it's okay.
No. I'll come back to you again.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Good evening, everybody, and Organ Elvis. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
The EU investigation is a one-way valve system. Okay, it's a one-way. Once they go there, they will even send it to their enemies like China and Russia. They will put it there in their banks. Nobody can tamper with it. So I don't think that Edwin is living properly in Germany, because that is a forgotten issue. Once they carry out an investigation, nobody can ever near them. You know what I'm saying? They will even send it to Russia, to China, to Iraq, to Arab, to everybody to keep it there as an evidence. They don't tamper with it. Okay? Better than put the fool on here.
Thank you.
What have I said that is wrong, sir? Can you quote me, please?
Nothing can be wrong in
my friend. I've been living in Germany for 36 years. You say I don't know what I'm. I don't know what I'm in Germany for properly. Let me tell you something, man. When I started living in Germany, maybe we are not up to 500 in the whole Nigerians. Don't ever use that word again.
Mr. Edwin, hold on. Mr. Tony Africa, you disagree with Mr. Edwin. Tell us the area you disagreed with.
Thank you very much, sir. Even make I tell my people here.
No, which area did you disagree with? You say
no. The point is that when you say that it can be countered, that they can reverse their decision, it's not possible.
Okay.
Because everything is always placed on record. So once they carry out the verification took them 3 months, at least 90 days. They don't do things like they do in Africa. They will keep it. That record will be sent to the enemies, across the world. They want to keep that record. That's how they do things here.
Thank you, sir.
And for your information, I never said they will recall it. Okay. So when somebody is talking, try and listen very, very well, please.
It's okay. Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. All right. Yeah. What did you say, Mr. Edwin? Mr. Edwin,
I said what that woman is thinking, or what they are thinking. They think they can just tell them to come and pull back what they've written, because they felt is one of those things damaging them by the tribunal. I said, but if they are thinking that way, Can they also say, please, Nigeria, we are giving you back your money that you invested so that you come back to statement? Can they also think like that in that manner?
All right, maybe it got you wrong. You know, there's no need to quarrel about that. Maybe it got you wrong. You know, I apologize for both of you. All right, thank you very much. Love of God is my strength. Thanks for calling in. Please talk to us.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening on the Nigeria Watch, and good evening on everyone on the platform and on the panel, please. I want to speak quickly on the school girl. I can't pronounce that, so please, I will just say the school girl that went on Arise TV. I'm so proud of her, and I know a lot of us here are proud of her. One thing that Rufai said, Nigerians, they don't like to read. You cannot, if you don't read, you cannot get knowledge. There's no way it will happen. So I'm really, really proud of her, and I know our parents will be really proud of her. Because if you don't read, how do you know about things around you? You will not know things. And she said she gives a lot of time for her to read. So you can see the reward of hard work. We are proud of you. Just keep it up. Thank you. That's one. I want to speak about that lady, the one that went to Abuja to protest. That was the same lady that went on Channel TV. Or was it Arise?
Arise. She is.
Yeah, she was the same woman. And I look at this woman, she covered her face with glasses. She doesn't want people to see into her eyes. I just hope she should remove that glasses and let people see the wickedness in her eye. That woman, madam, you say you're a doctor. Where did you get your doctor from? Did you get your doctorate degree by doing corruption? Did you get it by fake? I'm surprised to see a woman, a mother, come aside and start campaigning, fighting for a corrupt man like Tulumbu. What is your gain? What are you going to get? I look at this woman and say, what's wrong with this woman? She's fronting it, telling the European people to come and change what they have written. They are not Nigerians. They are not like us. That's why at times I look and say maybe God came from Europe or this American country. Once they stand on something, that is the way they are. Madam, please think about your children's future. Don't come out again. Start complaining and campaigning for rubbish. Tulumbu never won any election. He knows.
Okay,
he
thank
knows
you.
That is why he's sending people out. How can you win election and you are still protesting? So, madam, stop all this. It's annoying us. We mothers, we don't like it.
Thank you.
Really bad.
Unfortunately, she cannot stop. Thank you. She cannot stop. She have collected satanic money. Thank you. She don't listen to those kind of advice. She's satanic, so she must be categorized in that circle. But meanwhile, for some of you thinking that, this woman, even the federal government, let's quickly go back again with these articles before I'll come back to Madam Nena to round up 2 minutes more because she was constantly interjected. Let's come back to this article again. Please bear with me. Let's take this together, my people. You can see there. Let me take the awards again. What they are looking for. See, protesters storm EU office in Abuja, demand withdrawal of report on 2023 presidential election. Okay. Hundreds of protesters on Thursday marched to the European Union office in Abuja to register their grievances. What's the grievances? Over last week report released on the 2023 general election, the EU mission in its report pointed out the discrepancies noticed during the several damages public confidence in the electoral body. But the presidency insisted that the yardstick and assessment of the EU mission cannot determine the credibility and transparency of the country's election. Okay, let me go to their quotes. I think that will be more helpful. She stated, we have come to register unequivocally that we are not satisfied with the report of the European Union. As a matter of fact, we are of the opinion that the report is not just ridiculous, but deliberate acts to slight the Nigerian entity and focus by implication our leaders and the government of Nigeria. We are all Nigerians here. I would like to say to you very clearly that there is nowhere election is in the world that is devoid of crises and issues. Every election comes with its peculiar problems. Nigeria is not an exception. Yes, we are aware that we would. I'll just stop her right there. There's another one that I want to tally with this one quickly. Quickly, there's a reason why I have to do this. Let me bring this one in. Let me bring this one for you guys to know that they are all working together. This one is the federal government, because I like to work with mainstream media that is well known. Okay, let's work with channels. Okay, as you can see here, allow Nigeria breathe. Federal government fought EU Judaized report on 2023 presidential election. So, according to what we the federal government has rejected the European Union report on the 2023 general election, describing the conclusions of the EU Electoral Observer mission as Judaized. Okay. On quote, what did they talk for here? Be say, we urge the EU. Mona, listen, we urge the EU and other foreign interests to be objective in all the assessment of the internal affair of our country and allow Nigeria to breathe. Dele Alake, the special advisor to President Bola Tinubu on special duties, communication, and strategy, said in a statement on Sunday. You see, so he went on. I'm looking for all his quotes. I'm looking for the quote, his speech. Better for me. Okay, I got one here. We find it preposterous and unconscionable that in this day and age, any foreign organization of whatever whole can continue to insist on its own yardstick and assessment as the only way to determine the credibility and transparency of our election, he said. Let me look for another quote if we have another one here again. Yes, I got another quote here. We would like to know and even ask EU how it reached the conclusion in the submitted final report with the very limited coverage of the elections by their observers who, without doubt, relied more on rumors, hearsay, cocktails of prejudice, and uninformed social media commentaries and opposition talking heads. We have many reasons to believe the Judaized report, based on the views of fewer than 50 observers, was to merely sustain the same premature denunciatory stance contained in EU's preliminary report released in March. Okay, the last quote that I have here quickly is that we strongly reject its entirety any notion and idea from any organization, group, and individual remotely suggesting that the 2023 election was fraudulent. Oh, okay, can I even put the fraudulent there? You know, that's what I reject. Good. Then he continued. I'm jumping to quote, and I only quote at the read. I don't want to read all the body. As a country, we have put the election behind us. President Tinubu is facing the arduous task of nation building, while those who have reasons to challenge the process continue to do so through the courts. Okay, now, my people, I know why I carry this thing on. It looks like the EU report, it hit these people so hard. Because if you see everything that we'll be talking about, the report that came from Nigeria, but for example, now Paayo Adebayo have been on air so many times saying he cannot endorse or recognize Tinubu as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Many other people have said that. Dele Farotimi have came on air to say the same thing. Many people. Have you ever seen the federal government responded to these people? Do you ask yourself why they have not responded to these people? Because they don't see us as human beings. No matter how you cry, they don't believe we exist. They don't have single respect for us. They don't regard us. They don't count. In fact, our complaints, they believe is so inconsequential and irrelevant. That's why they don't even look at it. They don't tweet about it. They don't read about it. They don't care. That is the level we find ourselves in Nigeria, where you talk and talk and talk, and they will listen, they will be watching you, but they will laugh at you with the best expensive wine in their living room. They will laugh at you and go to bed. But because they know they cannot cajole EU, they cannot manipulate, they cannot pressure EU, they cannot threaten EU. In fact, why they not talk if they were bold enough to say, EU, get out of Nigeria? Why they not use that word? You see, these people see us finish to that extent, say, this oppression, may God help us, sha. We can't continue like this. A country where anybody can use police to intimidate anybody. A country where DSS, that's supposed to be on the high side, is not being used by commoners. A country where our military men supposed to be on the defense in protecting the country can be used to intimidate an individualism. And you call that a country? A country where the constitution says you have a freedom of speech. A country where after the speech is now up to you if your freedom is guaranteed. A country where nepotism have eaten us so hard to the extent that we don't even know where we are anymore. What about tribalism, which they demonstrated during the time of the election, presidential election? What about the ethnicism? Ethnicism is another problem that we are facing, which is affiliated and familiated with tribalism. What about religionism? Where you see that the GO, mommy GO, sit in one place and take decisions that will affect millions of Nigerians, while we favor the few. Then what about traditionalism? Where our traditional rulers that we're supposed to cry to, relied on, seek help from them, not use their position to enrich themselves. We're in big trouble in Nigeria. We must sort it out now. A lot of things is wrong in Nigeria, a lot. That's why you see these people are fighting back. Because if we succeed, a lot of people will go down. A lot of people will go to jail. A lot of things will change in Nigeria. A lot of people's source of eating, fraudulent source of eating will stop, will close. That's why they're fighting back. Nothing else. If you find out now this satanic woman, Lillian, have been benefiting from the fraudulent and the dilapidated situation of Nigeria for decades. You should find out now for years or decades. Now they are seeing it that it's about to close, which will be which will suddenly, we certainly close in the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ. We can't continue like this. We can't. Let me move on to Madam Nena again. Madam Nena, just 2 minutes to round up. Thank you.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, so just to round up, I believe most of the things about this we've said already. That woman is, I mean, it's so unfortunate, you know, when it comes to every other thing. If it comes to every other thing that they desire, these are the same people who were celebrating congratulations from the parts of Europe, or from Colombia, from everywhere. When those wars were happening, it was fantastic for them. And suddenly, EU has become their enemy. Suddenly, EU has faulted them. Suddenly, EU is biased. Suddenly, EU is interfering. These are the same people that we are celebrating when the likes of Bill Gates came to visit Tinubu. These are the same people that were celebrating. Suddenly, these people have become their enemies because they told them the truth. You see, this is the problem. This country will not move forward except something changes, because this foolishness, this nonsense that these people are doing, I mean, there is no way it will make this. Like I said, this thing is doing nothing but painting this country in a very bad light. It's painting this country in a very bad light. It's painting in a very, very bad light. This is EU that have been, the whole world, even America knows that EU has been observing elections all over the world. They did it in Kenya, they did it in the one that, even the ones that just ended, they've been doing it. They've been coming to Nigeria. And then suddenly, EU has become their problem. Tomorrow, if they get headed, they'll still run to Europe to go for hospital. Every small thing they won't run go Europe. It's the same. You see, that is how senseless that these people are. Once again, that Lillian, I don't know. Whoever she's seeking her attention. Mr. ABC say if you check, do you need to look far to know that this woman has been benefiting from this government? You don't need to look far. You don't need to look far. It's very obvious. I say it loud and clear. If anybody that knows her, say it. That woman is nothing but an Abuja Olosho. That's what she be. She be runs girl for Abuja. That's just what it is. She's trying to please her customers. She is shameless. That's why she can come out and do the nonsense she's doing. And like I was saying before, I feel so bad for these people they used to do this nonsense because this is becoming like an exploitation. You see people who are hungry. You take advantage of the pain they are going through. Give them peanuts and bring them in under the sun to come and do your nonsense for you. This is becoming exploitation. And the high time Nigerians say to no to this exploitation. Even the small young youths and the small children that they use for this nonsense, this is becoming exploitation. And this is why Nigeria needs to change. You cannot come in a country like America, where even a 16-year-old has a job. A 16-year-old who is in high school has a job. And you want to use him to do nonsense. If they want to go to the street to protest, they are going for something that makes sense. Not coming to satisfy one senseless person for their selfish desires. They don't do such things in a civilized country. This is exploitation. You go and pick hungry a woman that is looking for 1,000 to buy garri to give her children. You use that as an advantage. Oh, this woman, if I give her 2,000, she'll come out and follow me. You carry 2,000, give her, entice her. This is exploitation. Nigerians need to say no to this nonsense. You have to stop. And finally, I just want to end by saying this. You know, I'm glad that the real winner of JAM, of the highest winner of JAM, eventually was celebrated. Because when the whole thing was going on, I was just saying to myself, the real person who actually scored the highest in JAM, the news of this other mess is overshadowing. We don't even know who this person is. I'm glad that Arise finally brought her, and she's been celebrated like she ought to be celebrated. I am glad that that's happened. And I want to reiterate it once again here. I do not believe that in Mesoma fake her results, but I believe that somebody did it on her behalf. That is just my take. That is just until somebody proves me otherwise, that is where I stand. So, but once again, Mesoma, with the result she scored, she did not make a bad score. But unfortunately, it might not get her into the school that she wants and the course that she wants to read. Unfortunately, but I'm glad that at the end of the day, the real champion is being celebrated. I take kudos to Arise for taking that move to even bring that girl out and celebrate her the way she ought to be celebrated. I will end my this thing here. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. God bless everybody.
Thank you, Madam Nena. Thanks for your submission. Okay, let's hear from Madam Ahmed Bright. Are you there with us, Madam?
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening. I'm here.
Good evening to you.
I say good evening to you and thank you. I say good evening to all the panelists, all the viewers, all the listeners, all the commenters. We thank you for supporting, for pressing good, and for sharing. We thank you all. Please, Mr. Elvis, you will give me a little bit time. I'm not a good motivator speaker, you know. So let me start from let me off my telephone because somebody's calling. So let me start from Magnum, Horaka. I will off this, so call me now. So from Oraka.
Can you sort the phone out? Sort it out.
This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it off. So let me start from Oraka. For Oraka, saying that Yakubu Gowon started nicely. Of course, I will say he is right. Because why? Really, he started nicely by explaining how the beaver is, how it works, how clean it is, how it will provide all the election clearly open to people. He explained it well and he was really very prepared. But later on, after a night visit to Tinubu, everything changed. God knows what happened there. So that is where he goes wrong. Then second one is about the Mr. Gbenga Daniel, the Senator Gbenga Daniel. I really thank him for setting a good example to the rest. The example supposed to begin from Tinubu. He would have been very plain as an old man, said, okay, my brother Peter Obi, come and take the position. Or also giving his pension out to people as Senator Gbenga did. So he didn't do it. And again, the third one is about Abakari. I don't know why Tinubu should free Abakari, because Abakari, as I could say, is a fraudster and also a dealer of drug with a hush puppy. So I would say they are colleagues. Maybe they were working together while he was on these drugs, giving himself as a governor. Those were his workers behind him. I mean, the so-called Tinubu. So, and again, about the Adamawa state governorship, I don't really get it right, whether their case there is still going on for almost 18 months, I don't know. So they have to settle down. I didn't really get that much. But the Ike Chinere, I will say congratulations to her. I think they said she was going to Deeper Life School. I don't know. She's also promoting that church. We thank her and we appreciate the parents for their good job, for bringing her up, and for that girl really trying to settle down, read, and make the exam and make us proud. We are proud of you. Thank you, Ike Chinere. Let me talk again about Lillian. This Lillian Ogbonle, let us call her name Lillian Ogbonle. I don't know, she's a disgrace to womanhood. I thought they must have advised her after her visit to Arise TV last time, telling Obi to withdraw his case and let them unite together and make the country great. Is his master Tinubu making the country great with what he's doing, causing problem? Why is he also telling AU to withdraw their report on our election, the presidential election in this year, 2023? Why? What right has he to question AU to withdraw that case? Is that not the same Western world? His own president Tinubu is going to take treatment. Is it not there? He's going to collect people who will stand or who will support him, who will treat him. I hope they will no longer go for them to threaten AU. I don't want to say it. If Tinubu have made our country, our Nigeria okay, and is able to take treatment in Nigeria, and is able to stand for the goodness of Nigeria, build our structure, build our hospital, build everything, then if he's talking to AU, it's okay. You are right, but you have nothing doing to us. You are destroying and you are threatening those you depend on. So that is really one of my take. Before I forget, let me say congratulations to my president, to my vice president, Yusuf Baba-Ahmed. We love you. I love you so much. You was elected vice president. So you are really, both of you, the Yusuf and the Obi. You are both of you are unique. As our Oga Elvis said, you are handsome. You are very handsome. Even more than handsome, you are beautiful. We love you. And we congratulate you. Happy birthday once more. Thank you all. That's my takes for now.
Thank you, madam. Thank you
You're
for your
welcome.
submission. God bless you, man.
Yeah,
All right. Let's move on to Mr. Dwayne. Thank you very much for your patience. Please talk to us, sir. You have 8 minutes.
Thank you very much, Nadia Watch. I'm grateful with you. I greet all the fellow panelists. Let me go. I think I have to start with this EU issue. You see, people are so gullible that it's like they lost their sense of direction, or they have memory symptoms that is not good with them. EU gave their report. You are crying about it. And ECOWAS gave their report. And they made a presentation with it. The so-called Tinubu lawyers. And Obi lawyers now told him to read from page 78. All what you are crying for was also there written as observation from the ECOWAS. People are not crying about that. You only see what the EU have written. If you annoy the EU, you will not come to IMF to come and borrow copper again. PM, Picky, Sissy, you will not get. If you misbehave, IMF, no shishi for you people again. If you don't know now, you know. And at the end of the day, Tinubu will not be there to give you anything because you people have blocked the way of going to borrow because these are must have borrow. So know this into your head. When the same EU was not sending congratulation messages, you people were happy. Festus Kayamo, Femi Kayode, they will all come in. They've sent message. EU send message. Now you want to get the good one. That is, say what I mean, do what I say, don't do what I do. That's the meaning. And madam, please stop bringing down the morality of good women, responsible women. Stop insulting the integrity of good women. Because they will not say women, but they will not say a woman. You are a disgrace to womanhood. You are a disgrace to motherhood. You are a disgrace to wifehood. If you don't know now, know it. You're carrying out, in short, a responsible woman will not even go out. A responsible housewife will not even go out to go and start demonstrating when the husband is at work or at home. No, it will not be possible. When somebody says you are Osho-free or Ojo-free, I don't know what they call you, or Ron Babe. You are not Ron Babe, you are Ron Madam. I believe it because it's not possible. And you are also supporting Tinubu, demonstrating for Tinubu. Have you not seen the handwriting on the wall that Tinubu has always remained a man who does not do anything straight? Every circumstance around him and every circumstance around him, he uses it to plant corruption and execute corruption. Now Abakari is the next one he has going to release from jail, so that he can get. He can still get some support from the Northerners. The Northerners have started to see the other side of you, and they're already distancing themselves from you already. If you don't know now, know. If you don't know now, you should know it. It's a painful situation that most of you don't see beyond your nose, the tip of your nose. And that is very, very painful. It's not good. And what we are now saying, today they try to arrange the man from Adamawa State for the coalition, the state coalition officer, for giving a result while the coalition was still on. And from the EU, from the INEC director-in-chief that came to testify, Mahmoud Abbas, who is now trying to charge somebody, did the same thing by calling the results, calling the president he selected when the coalition was just 34%. And nobody is saying that. That is not giving people concerns. It doesn't give them sleepless nights. It doesn't give them reasons to cry out, to think, and to ask Nigerians, where are we heading to? Is Mahmoud Abbas the entire Nigeria? Why? And this is the same person now who is coming out to say he has now laid the procedures for somebody to be prosecuted, charged. Well, if that man knows anything about Mahmoud, let him say it now. So we will now know how many people to be charged. Now, this same Buhari you are demonstrating for in Abuja, going to EU office, without improving the electricity of Nigerians. He has now increased the electricity bill with 40%, and nobody is concerned about that. We were told that fuel subsidy
was being taken by individuals. That money was never implemented, and that money was never in use for fuel to subsidize fuel. We were buying fuel for 180, 200. Now Tinubu came. He said he has removed the money. Now he's not giving Nigerians fuel for 530, meaning to say the cabal that were taking that money are now gullible Nigerians, suffering Nigerians are now being tasked to take that extra out now directly to pay them. He cannot tell us this money is going to Nigeria Treasury. This is a common sense. Common arithmetic, not mathematics, arithmetic. You were now giving us fuel for 180. And you said you discovered that this fuel, the money that was being made to subsidize it was not going there. It was just being taken just like that. Meaning this fuel was coming to Nigeria for 180, 200. And now you said the Nigerian government is no more going to release that money for subsidy to those cabals that were taking it. And now you are now selling the fuel to Nigerians at the amount of wealth the fuel is supposed to worth if it was to be subsidized. Meaning, you are now taking that money back to Federal Treasury and taking the money from all individuals Nigerians' wallet. That's what you are doing. You are the only man who have been able to come and carry it out. Maybe this is what other people have been afraid of, that they didn't do it. Now you came in. You sarcastically explain to Nigerians how it works. And to go by your words, meaning the 540 you are taking from Nigerians, the difference they were taking for subsidy it is the individual Nigerian that is now paying it now, while the federal post has been now resettled. Well, it's a pity that Nigerians have not been able to work it out, understand exactly what you are doing or what APC is doing to the entire Nigerians and Nigeria as a country. I don't know how you people do your mathematics or your arithmetic, but this is a simple arithmetic. What you are doing to Nigerians, our God Almighty will ask you and pay you back in your own coin that you've paid this country. Because this country is not your personal property, it's never your personal investment, and it will never be. And I now want to use this opportunity to tell those people who think they are fighting for you, they are fighting for nobody, but a sellout, a complete sellout, and it's bad, it's inhuman. One thing I want you to also understand, Mr. Tifnubu, your case in the court was presented as a rotten issue, not a case, because the whole evidence was so overwhelming that anybody that knows you, that call you uncle, father, grandfather, they should be ashamed of your kind of father, your kind of man. Because nothing that was written, directed upon your name, said on your name, quoted on your name and on your absence, that was not shameful. No. At the end of the day, you still want to hold on to power. You still want to use people. You still want to involve innocent Nigerians to come and make noise in the street of Abuja. No more, it's no more Azali Tokumbo now. The era and the time of Azali Tokumbo has come and expired. You've used him to a degree. You've dumped him. Now, it's not this woman. I don't know what she's called. It's a pity. Well, let me leave you and leave you with your conscience and your faith before God Almighty. Let me now think of giving myself some gladdened heart by thanking God for the life of Chinyere over her wonderful performance in Akoduka's call. I say, God Almighty, guide your daughter, protect her, and let her get to the destination of her wish in life. I thank you. As a young girl, as a little daughter, you are a child of all Nigerians. You acquired success. You've attracted success and you attracted friends and relatives. Success is always the brother to sisters of everybody, while failure has no accomplishment and has no relatives. I honor you and I thank you. Keep it up. May God guide you, protect you, and then lead you to the end of your endeavor. I submit. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Edwin. Thanks for your submission. God bless you, sir. All right. Let me, guys, press on this like. Let me check on the like first. We currently have 488. Let's just make that 500 before I call on the next person, please. We've been here now for how many hours? About 4 hours now. Wow. I just wish there's a day we're going to finish this broadcast for only 2 hours. Eh? All right. Press on 490 now. 490. Remain 10. Eh? Make we try to reduce. I'm going to see whether we take count to 2 hours. Is it possible? Eh? And have a broadcast for 2 hours. It's possible
It's
now.
possible.
Yes, sir. You are right. It's possible.
It's possible. When Tinubu issue will not be involved, when the criminalities embedment of those Nigerians will not be involved, when we talk about the meaningful Nigerians and what will now give us joy and give us upliftment, it will be possible.
Okay. Thank you. 494, guys, press on it. Just 6 to go. Just 6 to go. Yes. Although by the special grace of God, once Peter Obi is already sworn in officially as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, yes, we are going to have a lot of restructuring. Should we say restructuring? Yeah, of this platform. You know, where we'll change everything around, because it's just like one thing we are doing now because we're in court. Yes, expect that from us. Expect to see a lot of surprises the way it used to be. You know, it is well. Thank you. Let me call on Dr. Ken. Dr. Ken, thank you very much, sir, for your patience. I'd like to hear from you, sir.
Thank you very much, Brother Elvis, and my fellow discussants on this platform and elsewhere, listening to all of us. Absolutely, like I said some few times ago that I'm nothing they shake me actually. Nothing they shake me about this this Nigerian issue. You know, everything about Nigeria, about this and that. Everything where they happen, they are all happening towards the answers of the Nigerian people prayers. All the bad people, they will be served all of their missed ditch, the lunch, they will be served breakfast. All of them will get what they deserve. And I just want to look at something at Peter Obi rising and perpetual gaining of ground in any area where they carry and go courts. Bring stage them out for contestation about the just ended electoral exercise, and all these many things that they happen. If you watch this man, it's just calm. It's just they fight. Now different forces. Now they fight for him. I'm telling you now, even for court, the last section or sitting in the court, even lawyers will be sound. We don't stay for court for many, many years. They're surprised. They never see things so happen like that before. The way they close their case and close their future case will not get any evidence. Not when they bring any witness again. All of them, they say, according to the report, all of them just shock. Everybody, even the Peter Obi team, where they fight, say we go make sure they will win. They know they expect they will come, the thing will be like that. Everything just stop like that. Bam. They just say we withdraw. Our case, we don't close them. We don't close. Even the Shetima or none in the game close. You know what that thing mean? Now, how the judge want to say this is the reason why I say Tinubu win the case if favor am. Where even the person where you call make he can't talk for you, when you say you trust, where he can't talk against you, say that money now money from the process of drugs. The case don't die. That is why Olak the terrible lawyer Olak what that lawyer, the judge, the lawyer. I'm sorry, the name they are very long. And not the guy not fit even say anything. He was so dismantled. All his acumen, legal acumen, all of his preparation, all of his trap and antics and everything we don't set. Everything was just shattered on the floor like spilled milk. No, you no go feel repair. I'm not go feel anything. Just okay. Our case don't close. Everything don't finish. If you look the way the case they go, you go no say there is something when they want to soon happen for Nigeria. For the in fact the Nigerian nurse in everybody, it will soon change color. And I still the hold, even though I know so many people not be fine again about prophecy and others things, but I know they use one person or two or three or even 100 go against the Almighty way they on one side. Maybe say they talk and they happen because Elton talk about this thing and see the way anytime when change won't come to a place where change don't due to take place, mostly positive change where don't due, it don't ripe to happen. My brothers and sisters, the place where they see they come from, where the thing they bust from, not the place where they likely, they very, very likely. Now, among all the parts, all the area for Nigeria, where they say maybe if any redemption won't come for Nigeria, anybody won't come out clean, anybody won't come out in every kind of way, say look very, very expected and qualified and like that. Not before East. Now, East will be say people, they say, when I did small, they say if you want to know whether Igbo man, if you fall for grass, they die, whether he don't die for true or faint, take money, shake him for your front, or take him pass through your nose. If he not shake body, he don't really die. This is where you find Peter Obi come out clean. The way APC they find out to just bring this man down. And also they don't go to even the way they for Bonham, the hospital they for Bonham. They don't ask this person cry when they born him, so that they go use them against and say, you not even cry when they born him, when they born for you not cry, so you get problem. They don't find everywhere nothing. That is not to be even thought about for places like Nigeria. It means say something about to happen. See the way the kids go. See the way the case go. Now, the only thing that they look for again, because APC, they are just drowning. So anything now they want to hold. They say, okay, Peter Obi not be Labour Party member before. So on that ground, what do they talk? Thing we don't happen before. They say they don't kind of go federal court, high court, kind of go court of appeal. The thing they don't say a lie. That's not hold anything. They bring them again. Where you won't pass again. So the ultimate say, I just they see a new hope. I they see a hope alive where they come. All these things where Tinubu they do, bring this one down, bring this one up, take this one, all this downsizing and resizing of all kinds of political play and all those things where they happen. So now just to make Profi say, even though he did it for only 6 months or less than some that kind or some few times, he also do what he be say he would have done something more and they be the alarm. Maybe what I think saying they do. For me, I just feel like change for the Nigerian people is right at the corner. And Peter Obi, never did anyhow disturbed or perturbed at all. Not in any sense. And we are watching here with our ego's eyes and seeing what is happening. And if you watch carefully, anything when they happen for Nigeria, just grant Peter Obi only 10 minutes of his own perception. Make it give his own how he see that thing. Once this man open his mouth and analyze the situation and what he would have done, you go to just see and see the thing just ran. It just be like say, now the cap fits. The thing that they had to look, it happened for Bible. Where even though David they chase him from the throne, not supposed to enter, where God doesn't, I used to sit down for there. They see and say anything when it happened, they go meet David say for advice. David, the thing just they noticing that this guy for truth, Even though it takes time. That is why you see, Peter Obi, anytime when you talk, make you they listen to that well. He say, I'm not there in a rush to be president. I'm not there desperate. But I know say I go come. I dey come. I go come. Even though I'm not there in a rush, I go come. That is what he keeps saying. And many people they see, Peter Obi is an agent sent from above. I'm telling you this truth. I believe this thing because the guy way of behavior is very much, I don't know whether to say on Nigerian or very, very Nigerian. Because if I say it's on Nigerian, it will look as if Nigerians are not like that. But they are the Nigerians are like that. You have to just get few Nigerians where the Congo sit down there and begin to make this country be like say all of us now how we be. And I'm very, very happy that he's not even talking about any other position but the presidency. Because you see, our country, the way they craft our law, the way they design the constitution and the system of governance for that country, though it's not really organically like that, but it has been so twisted that the one arm can become so powerful, very influential than the other three arms of government. The executive today is so commanding, is so strong that it can even begin to give directives to the other arms, which not supposed to be so. Just imagine, say, Tinubu, a few days away, he was talking and threatening the judicial that he will not tolerate any kind. What is the meaning of that? Are you threatening? You get equal power. You are not first among the three arms. You are all equal power and equal everything. But because of the way we have perverted governance, the way we have undone what's supposed to be the right thing. Today, the executive right now, they can even influence the other arms of government. That is why I believe that with the same amount of power that have been quantified, that has been given, that they don't put for inside this president, the presidency. If a right man or a righteous man or a good man, a good-hearted human being, enter and sit down inside that same plenty power, don't give the executive like that. With the executive don't amount or don't garner to himself. If he use that, if Peter will be enter that place with those many power waiting for that place, he will be able to effect a lot of positive and is sincerity and honesty. So they look at the whole governance in that country, my brothers and sisters. We are so fantastically corrupt. Not just corrupt, we are so much like a wizard in corruption. We are doing what nobody can think of in another country. We steal more than waiting some people say they be criminal, never even imagine. Our stealing, our amount of our quantity of stealing is an inspiration to even some people who think they are champion in some other area, who think they are so criminal. When they see what they happen, look at, for example, look at recently, look at football. FIFA gave Nigeria 960,000 960 million, right? Yeah. For this World Cup for women. And they are, I don't want to go to that side. Anything you read, it makes your mind to be full of confusion. That is why I say what we are fighting right now, the battle has been won. The battle has been won. And God is using Peter Obi as the arrowhead. All we need to do is just keep giving our support and keep following his leading. Because that man, when you see that man sit down, look at the way they sit down. It be like one kind of prophet, he say, they yell, God, they tell him something, they say, okay, they hear you, make I get over. It's like somebody who is so calm. He always, there is something, when it comes to approach issue, there's a way it comes very different. It comes always very special. And just look, for example, the fuel subsidy issue initially, when APC and Tinubu were confused. When they give him interview, grant him interview, see how he responded. Look at his submission, as we always call it here. Look at what he presented. It's so easy. You have to do this before you remove this. He knows what to do. And he said, look, it's not like I'm just somebody who is a rhetoric, who gives out rhetoric, who make words so sweet in your ear. No, I am a practitioner. I am a pragmatist. He does that. He's been a governor before for 8 years. He saved money. Look at how they had to unseat him from power because of what? He saved money. He did the right thing illegally or not illegally. He did the right thing without asking others of their opinion. Of course, you know their opinion already. They're all corrupt kind of people. This country is time for this country to rise. And that is why I will not be surprised to see further things that will be happening. This so-called illegal government that is set up by Mahmoud will crash, and it's crashing already. Mahmoud knows the reason why he's trying to say that 200 and I don't know 16 electoral offenders will be brought to book. They will be disciplined, and all those few things he's trying to use to clean up his mess or to manage his damage, his cost to the nation. These are things where we say he don't see and say who they come, not the who they for granted already. Somebody is coming to take over power. As I believe that the judiciary bench, they are already having their own kind of meeting. How are we going to do this thing? Even if anybody there for that bench where they support, when they still want to do the bidding of the wicked man of Tinubu, they are already having argument, because how are we going to justify what Tinubu they talk, we talk, make we agree on? It cannot work. There's already a divided table, a divided bench. I believe that, because the last court hearing, it was too much of a damning. EU report, they are only talking against this EU report that is not correct, not because of say they printed it out, no, because it was given and also given to the tribunal, and the tribunal also admitting it. That is the biggest point. That is the biting point. That is the things they make APC. They're very super uncomfortable. They are not talking at it. They will not say because of no. Instead, they want to generalize it. The report you gave, we want you to withdraw it. And this is not that. It's because it has entered or landed in that place in the tribunal. And not only that, if it was brought there, but it was admitted as evidence, which means you are liable to use it to prosecute this person. And look at the last I don't know what is his name. His name is not familiar to me. The senator that came up to give that witness, to stand as a witness. He just there is no other thing to do. He should get his baggages together and then get ready to leave. I think by now he should be arranging for movers to begin to arrange how to move those things out of that place called Aso Rock. Is desecrating it, is desecrating the political space of our country, Nigeria. Thank you very much, Elvis, for this opportunity.
Wow, Dr. Ken, I have to deliberately leave you to speak that long. Thank you very much for that wonderful submission. Yes, yes, we should have a van or a lorry, maybe Dangote lorry in Aso Rock at this particular moment. We're going to pack their luggages and everything in advance. Maybe they arrange them in advance, because obviously, certainly, they're going to be out of there.
Yes, of course.
Yes, they're going to be out of there. You know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, my people. I beg, continue to press on the like button, help us to share. We're going to have a final submission right now. Let's see if we can round up on time today. Okay, let me go to Madam Patricia. Madam Patricia, please speak to us, man. Thank you.
Good evening again. Sorry for my delay. I
Thank
have
you.
to now, yeah. So, good evening to everybody, and good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are joining us from. Thank you for the panelists, all of the ones that have already given their submission. Thank you so much, and also for all those that have supported the channel today. May God bless you, increase you, and your pocket will never run dry. In Jesus' name. And of course, to those the ones on the comment section, thank you for all your beautiful write-ups there. We can see you. We love you. Yes. I will start with Raka. I want to agree with him that Mr. Mahmoud, actually, I believe that he actually started with the intention to do the right thing. I believe that was what happened on the way. Because if you see if you look at, if you can go back to all the happenings that had happened, antecedent, you'll find out that really, really, they were ill prepared for the rigging. They were very ill prepared. So it was something that came up at the last minute, at the 11th hour. So, and due to that, they were so in a hurry to do it that they missed out in some key areas that would have made the thing not look like they rigged it. For example, the 25% of Abuja, which is sacrosanct, they missed out on that. And of course, all the other T-Pexing and whatever. So that 25% of that Abuja, that was where it was really obvious that he planned to do the right thing, and that it wasn't what he planned for. Something happened along the line. And I believe that it is because Steve Tinubu believed that he has won the election. Maybe he thought he was so popular that he has Nigeria behind him, and he believed that he has done a good job. He has all his what they call them, parasites everywhere that is giving money to work for him. So he believed that would settle the whole matter. Because if you look at the election, the pre-election, the campaign, he wasn't really campaigning that much. If you look at him, because he knew he has already done the groundwork, even not going to INEC. I think he got a shock of his life when he found out that it looked like, oh, things are not going well that very day. And if you remember, there was a rumor, it was allegedly said that Yakubu Mahmoud, on that very night, that 25th night, Yakubu flew with a jet to Lagos to go and see Tinubu. So I believe that was when the things changed. And that's where this whole thing became, messy. That's where the whole plan, that's how he missed out on the key points. The sacrosanct one, 25% in Abuja, because what could have stopped him from not giving Chief Tinubu 25%? It's because he planned. That it could not come to his mind now. All they were rushing to do was to see how they can just push him there, mutilate, and quickly declare him. And then they forgot the key points to follow. So I want to believe that. But now, that is his headache. He will have to go to jail for what he has done. Every action has a reaction, have a response. We have to, whatever responsibility, whatever action you have taken, you have the responsibility to go to pay for it. So he will go to jail. That is definitely, he will not escape. Okoye will not escape it. And of course, when he's there, he can start to dream how he can enjoy the money they gave him. Yes, the lady Lillian. I mean, that's clear that's somebody that lost her mind completely. For her to say the EU should go and withdraw their statements regarding their reports. Who does she think she is talking to? And she and her group, who are they talking to? I mean, does she think she's talking to somebody that they can easily throw money on to buy them? Or what she's talking about? This is not just the EU reports. This is also the report coming from every other place. So that EU is in your vicinity, is in Abuja, then you think you can just march there and make your make noise, because I see that as noise, negative noise. What we are doing here is positive noise. That what they want to do is negative noise. That's something that she should have been ashamed of. It's a report telling you how ill, how wicked, how bad you people are performed. So, and they gave you recommendation of how you can be better next time. They spelled out your errors. They spelled out the wrongs, the evil that was committed. So even if you say you didn't see it, at least they put it on writing for you to know how to prepare next time for your election. Because if it's democracy, it's supposed to be a government for the people, by the people, and for the people. So not that it's not, and they're supposed to select who they want. They are not supposed to be imposed on. Somebody is not supposed to be imposed on them. It's not an INEC select. It's the people that chooses. They select through a voter system where they vote and choose who they want to lead them, not the way you want to do it. So for you to come out and be demanding them to withdraw their statement, I think that's very, very is out of sense, because I don't think you don't have sense. But if you have sense, you won't go there to be doing that. So I'll leave you to your conscience. And I go to the Benga Daniel. Oh yes, even as much as I want to commend him, that he's done a good thing. It's a laudable thing to have been. They want to come out now and say, you know what? Yes, we're suspending all our money. Because of conscience sake. But must he get to this? That's my question. Must it get to this point before you could have known, before any of you could have known that it was the right thing to do? Office that they call you people to serve, you became the lords. You make laws to favor you. How many Nigerians, even the people that work for federal government, how many of their pension do you pay? How many? I've seen and heard of people, pension people that work for ministry, the Nigeria federal government, that they don't pay their dues of pension. Many soldiers, ex-soldiers, they don't pay them. Many military men, people that have served in different parastatals of government, they don't pay them. But you people are collecting your pension from being ex-governor. You have your on Nigerian's payroll for the rest of your life. Must it get to this point? Must it get to this point before something could have been done? That's my question. How many Nigerians are on a welfare system? How many that they don't have anywhere to turn to? How many? How many do you give, a token, an amount monthly because they don't have job? They don't have anywhere else to get their money from. How many do you do? Those are the things to curb criminality in a country. You are not doing that. You're collecting salary, double salary.
All right.
You're collecting the other one there, and you're coming out now to tell us you have done that. So I think it's late, but it's still a welcome development. Do you still want me to go on, or should I round up?
Round up.
Okay, Abakari, that one, and they should. I think somebody was saying whether it's not, they didn't release him, that is still going in for it. But I think they shouldn't have released him at all. He should be there. They should keep him there and let him serve the jail, because the position that he was a policeman, and which means it's not. You cannot say he's not aware of the law. And if you know the law and you break the law, you should be double punished. You should punish them. Your punishment should be double as the one that maybe they don't know the law and they commit the crime. So that's my thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mother Patricia. Thank you very much for your submission, and thanks for always keeping your patience. Even though most cases you are the first, second, but you always allow others to speak before you. Thank you very much for that, for your understanding. All right, my people, thank you very much. I think we're gonna have a final submission right now. Although I posted the link, anybody that want to join our final submission, you can join us. But the same minutes we are giving on our final number submission is what you are gonna get when you come in now. Because I deliberately did not want to post out the link since I just want us to finish on time today. Okay, but meanwhile, let me come to Alex Adoson. If you're still there with us, I want you to give us your final submission, 5 minutes.
Okay. I will not even take up to 5 minutes. Thank you very much, Elvis, once more. Um, it's, I don't know. Sometimes just get tired of the whole thing. At the same time, we get encouraged. We think tomorrow will be better. You see, our principal, Mr. Obi, said the thing he wants to dismantle is this uh, corruption and this rascality. You know, these things they engulf the whole system. It engulfs all. The rule of law must have its place in Nigeria. Without it, no matter what we do, it's not going to bear any fruit. You know, so that's what we should hope on, that he gets his mandate and then put these things in place so that the country begin to work again, starts to work, because there's no rule of law in Nigeria. It is so one-sided. Some group of people have held the country to ransom, and it has always been like this since, I think, since I grew up in that country and still left, and it's still the same. So I just hope that we'll get out of this circle and begin to live among nations, to be like other nations that are progressing, you know, not in this standstill and progressive way that we are living in that country that called Nigeria. So I just, like I said before, I hope the judiciary will do just, you know, not begging them, let them just do what is right. Once that is done and Mr. Peter B gets his mandate back, I think we can start from somewhere, because this step has to be made before we begin to run. You know, we should not expect so much, but we will be going the right direction with the help of Mr. Peter Obi leading the way, because we need somebody that can lead the way, and we will now follow to build our country again. So I thank you very much for your efforts, Mr. Evis, and I thank every person that are doing their best, keeping this fire burning, not giving up, believing that Nigeria is going to work. And that is my belief. That is what gives me uh, the courage to move on, to say it's going to work for all of us. Thank you very much.
Yes, so thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm happy that you joined me today throughout the whole day. That's wonderful. Your network is not interrupted.
Yeah, me too. I surprised. That is why I was able to stay put. Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, let me go to Madam Nena if
Bless you too.
she's available. Madam Nena, if you're there, give us your final 5 minutes. Okay, let us assume you're not available right now. So I'll just move on to Mr. Edwin. Mr. Edwin, thank you very much, sir. Your final 5 minutes. Thank you. Mr. Edwin, you're not there? Okay, you are muted, but we can't hear you, sir. You are muted, but we can't hear anything. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll go to Amen Bright.
Naja was good evening, sir. Sorry.
Okay. All right, good.
Yeah.
Your final 5 minutes. 5 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. However, what I want us all to know and to start to work towards is for us to continue to maintain the obedient family. Let us continue to maintain that they should give us back our mandate, because there's a lot that is going on, and these people want to make sure they go for a rerun. And there's no part of the constitution that granted the opportunity for a rerun when somebody had 25%. When the actual result, when they do the calculation, Obi won more than 2/3 of the states. Then I don't understand why anybody should clamor for what they call rerun, like what this man is trying to do, because he still wants to come back in any form. So my interest, and I want everybody to be interested in saying, give the mandate to whom? has won this election squarely. No need of going up and down. No need of bringing us around. They should do it the way it's supposed to be. Because man cannot change this game. Cannot change the law at the center of this game. It's not possible. These ones they are doing now, today they will clash here, tomorrow they will bring another confusion there. It's just to kill the time and remove people's mind from what is really on, from the actual fact of what is on. This man is out for anything at all that is not clean, that is improper, to make sure he sticks to power. So anybody, please, if you are those that believe in prayer, or we are all praying together, let me use the word, anyone we are all praying, we should please remember to pray that God should intervene and complete what he has started. Because this man is not our president, and he cannot be. If we allow him, the man that increased salary from with 140% to those that matters in the society, making the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, is that what we are now trying to say tomorrow? He will do the best and he will do the needful? No way, no way. If that woman that went to EU office to go and start making noise, if she's those that matters in society, she would have been among those people that she's protesting. She's always feeding from hand to mouth. That is the class she belongs to. Otherwise, she would not have been in that crowd. I don't really understand how people want God to intervene and to tell them he's fighting for them. I don't really understand. So I'm begging everybody, LP lawyers, they should listen. They should listen. Because tomorrow, this man will tell you, Jagabandi Tifnubu will tell you, he will not accept anything like wrong. Whereby that is what he has settled for from behind. Because the evidence is so overwhelming. The CJ cannot guarantee him anything anymore. But he will want to, because he's that crook. He will want to do like as if they are going to beg him to accept a rerun, whereby that is what he has discussed with them. So let these people know that Nigeria is already a laughing stock. And that woman, her attitude that when she went to go and protect us now is laughable. Nothing more than that. We Nigerians, we've suffered enough. Nigeria Watch has paid in more than enough. Everybody that's bringing in their time now to say, let this country be a different country from now on. They've paid their own dues. And let nobody try to just come from the surface and think they can change the game for about 200 million Nigerians. So I have to yield from there. Thank you very much. And I wish you good night, Elvis. Remain blessed and have a nice rest, a happy night rest, and sleep good. I extend my greetings to you and to your entire family. Having a happy weekend. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Edwin. Thank you very much. I appreciate you as well. God bless you, sir. Hello, good evening to you, sir. Thanks for calling in. You have 2 minutes. Please talk to us, sir. Thank you, sir. 2 minutes.
Good evening, my brother, Mr. Niger Watch.
Yes,
May God bless you first and foremost. May you continue to grow in wisdom.
Amen.
And what all you are doing, may you go higher and higher. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Now, I want to start by first begging our people. You see this idea of every now somebody comes on, talking of rerun. What type of a rerun? What the heck?
Who is talking of a rerun, sir?
Yeah, I mean, there was a time I had, what's his name, Mr. Edwin, I suppose.
When was that? Today?
Today, I think so, yes. Because your program today, I've been listening since morning, but I've been on and off. I just came into the house now.
Okay.
So I just wanted to address that point because now, this, what do you call them, the judges, they are not zombies. They are wise. That's why they call them learned people. If Tinubu is the one that won that thing by their own reasoning after going through all that they have seen there, let them give it to Tinubu. If they say it's what is his name, the PDP man, let them give it to him. But if they know it's Obi, they must not take it away from him. And all indication points are the fact that Obi won that election. So anybody talking of a rerun, they should please forget about that. They should not even mention it again on your platform. It's annoying. They should not say it again. And then going to the woman that went to EU headquarters in Abuja, does that woman have shame at all? I think going by the name Ogbole, that woman is from Benue. That woman is the Doma. The Doma people should call her back. She's disgracing them. The Benue people should call her back. She's a shame to them. She came out the other day, shaking and flaunting herself. Obi should withdraw by so and so. Today, again, he's out there talking of. Now, let me even ask a question. If EU withdraw, say, okay, we are withdrawing our paper. Did they withdraw it from our ear? We've all heard what is in that report. Have all Nigerians not heard what is in that report? Is she smart at all? If they withdraw anything today, did they withdraw it from the minds of Nigerians? What EU wrote, is it different from what other people wrote? Why is it so important to them that because EU had kind of created additional awareness in the mind of the judiciary to let them know that yes, whatever you are doing, we also know what happened. Don't make mistakes. Nigeria Watch, I wouldn't want to keep you today. I'm not coming in from somewhere, I just want to thank you for all you are doing. And this, your effort will never be in vain.
Amen.
We are all watching the little we can afford to do, whether by talking or anything, God will help us. We will continue to stand behind you. Any day God gives us the grace to say, support in any way. I am one of your, admirers, and I will do the best I can to do whatever. Right now, I told you what I've said.
Thank you, sir.
God
Thank
will
you.
be with you.
Thank
And
you, sir.
your panel will continue to grow in wisdom.
Amen.
People are hearing them. And
All right,
all
sir.
meaningful Nigerians know
Okay,
that
sir.
you
Let's
people are
go.
not there talking nonsense.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
May the
God
good
bless
Lord be with you.
you. Amen. You
I
too, sir.
appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Have a
Okay, Visa. I would have loved to challenge this man, but I will leave it with giving you the honor. Because this evening, the two things I've had, I'm not an easy person, and I'm not simple. I'm not simple.
No, what do you mean, sir?
Before people
talk about the subject, please.
He said
what
he had
did he
me
say?
talking about. He said he had me talking about Iran.
Did you?
That is what I said. My submission was this. I said, please, we should pray that they give us our mandate, and nobody should mention the word Iran, because there's nothing like that in the constitution.
He opposed you. That means you mentioned it wrong. He opposed you, sir. You have the rights. There's nothing like somebody being easy or not easy here. You have the right to oppose you, to disagree with you, that you even mention the word rerun at all. You also have the right to oppose anybody and disagree with anybody. It's a normal thing. It's not an insult.
This thing we are saying now, that people should not say it. You and I was the first person who said it, that this is what is happening and nobody should say it in this platform. Anyway, it's okay. I've said, the respect and the honor.
Say things I read. I didn't
not
say
you, not you. I said I believe I was the first person who said, let us not use that word in this platform, because they are listening to us.
Even you, both him that called in and you, none of you have the right to tell people what to say on this platform. But the problem is, we shouldn't take it personal. Anybody have the right to oppose anybody, to disagree with anybody, as long as it's not an insult. But sometimes I find it difficult or strange to see that some people pick offense from people opposing to your submission. People, that's why it's called panel. Anybody
no. Listen, if people are opposed to submission,
I don't agree.
If people are opposed to submission, okay, just like just now, what's it called? Whether Tony Africa, I don't know what you call him, saying, I don't think this guy is living in Germany in the normal way. I mean, do you know what that means?
Yeah. No, Tony, that one was disrespectful to you, from Tony Africa. You know, but one thing you people should know, Tony
It's
Africa
okay.
by now. Yes.
Naija Watch, with all due respect, anything that will hurt you, I will never partake in it. Once you say I should keep quiet, I will keep quiet.
Thank you, sir. Thank
because
you.
I owe you that respect. That's all.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very
Let's
much.
just forget about this.
That's
this
why
talk.
you see that, because I don't want us to stretch it. That's why I apologize. You noticed earlier on I apologized on Tony Africa's statement, right? So because I just want us to move on, because I don't want us to stretch it. Tony Africa offend everybody here all the time. So we should just take it as
we are fighting for. We are fighting for one thing. If our country is good, these things will not be coming up.
You know, let's learn to manage each other's, and in terms of opposing each other is a normal thing. Let's always take it like that. Once you are giving your submission, have in the back of your mind, I'm talking to everybody right now, have in the back of your mind that somebody is might come in now to say from beginning to the end, everything you say, I disagree. It's a normal thing, you know, but nobody have right to insult anybody on my panel. That is the area that I don't take lightly. Thank you very much, sir. I'd like to go to Dr. Ken. Dr. Ken, please talk to us. 5 minutes at your final submission.
My resolve always remain. I just want everyone listening to me for everybody to remain calm. Everything just they play accordingly. We'll work hard. We are going to be obedient to the law, and we are pushing. No need for rerunning. It is clear. But there is no rerun. Tinubu will be disqualified. Atiku did not win when all the votes are not counted. So why are we going to resolve into rerunning when we know that facts are glaring and very, very much available in the corridor of the public? So what are we talking about? If we want to be logical, once Tinubu is out of the way, the judicial will be streamlined again, because Tinubu was a bad influence actually in our political landscape since he came on from during Lagos political time. He has been a very bad influence to the whole system in the country, trying to get his boys, like all those guys, the Ogun State governor and Biamal, the Bajagbamia. All these are people who are already convicted here. Their history, they are all here with convicted convictions and convicted record. So is installing them into places and get this. No. It's a no. From now till tomorrow, we are going to follow the legal process, and we are going to challenge the result, which we are doing already successfully. And we know within the space of time, nobody can look. We can't run it forever. Within the space of time, no matter how delayed it is, the judicial will come with their findings and their final, and then we will not know what is the next step, which is very glaring. We are holding on. I will keep on this platform until we see what we have been pushing for, praying for, fighting for, dying for. And all of these things that have been happening, all of these things, we're going to see the results by the grace of God. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Dr. Ken, thank you, sir. I appreciate you too. May God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Not a problem.
Let me quickly appreciate my brother, Mr. Chris. Thank you very much for the super chat. May God bless you. May pocket never run dry. Thank you. We miss you on the panel. We're looking forward to having you maybe tomorrow or anytime soon when you're available. Thank you. God bless you. All right. Let me go to Amen Bright. Madam, please unmute yourself. Give us your final submission.
Yeah, thanks again for allowing me. Now I have to say again, we are talking about nation building. If we have to talk about nation building, Tinubu and ANEC that have ringed our election, is that nation building? And there in Nigeria, we have three major tribes that is allowed to vote, have its president and the rulers, which is Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. Is that a nation building when two tribes, Yoruba and Hausa, is against Igbo? Is that nation building? And then the madam, who is called Lineal Obole, who talks about national interest. Is there any national interest when they couldn't free the freedom fighter, which is Nnamdi Kanu, and they allowed and Tinubu freed Abakari? Is that on national interest? Or when they are saying that that AU is causing chaos in Nigeria, what about their fuel subsidy with the high cost of this thing? Is that not chaos? What about their Naira swap change of naira. Is that not a chaos? So it's a pity that we all really shy away from the real fact that is going on there in Nigeria, going to support criminal people that is destroying our nation. So that is my take. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Ellis. Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much for your submission. And yes, I want to thank every one of you that came in today. You know, appreciate you all, my wonderful people. Thank you. May God bless every one of you. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for the birthday wishes for our VP. Thank you for your support to this platform. Once again, I want to say to you, Mr. Edwin, you are a father, you are an elderly man. You're one of the people that I look up to on this platform. So always, whenever people disrespect you, just think that yes, is me. You know, since you are here for me, you know, so that we can move the nation forward. You know, that's what platform is all about. Some people come in to try to push you out of your stability. It happens to me myself. You know, sometimes I lose it though. You know, but still need to maintain. Sometimes just ignore these people and move on. God bless you, sir. I appreciate every one of you that came into the panel today. Madam Patricia, Alex Edoson, Madam Nena, Mr. Edwin once again, Dr. Ken, Amen Bright, thank you. Appreciate you all. Give us a mandate. And Junior Ken, thank you very much, my people. Henry Gabriel, thank you. My wonderful people, and many others. You know, for those of you that called in today, I want to say we are grateful. Thank you for calling into the show. And for those of you that we could not pick your calls, please understand with us. If you understand this broadcast, you will know the right time to call. Many of you call in when my panelists are talking. I'm not that kind of person that like to stop my panelists from talking. Just to pick a call, I'm not sure it's good. They might lose the line of their line of thought. So that's why I don't do it. But still, if I did not pick your call today, I'll pick it tomorrow. You know, and for those of you that I deliberately did not post out a link today, I know, see, you know, some of them are not like, yeah, it was deliberate. I just wanted us to manage we were on a full screen. So I just wanted to take it like that today because I don't want to stretch the broadcast that long. So that's why I didn't post, but still, don't worry. Tomorrow is there again, like I said before. My people right there on the comment section, I appreciate you all. May God bless you all. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do for us. We appreciate you always. Thank you. I can see Chris Dublin just coming in. Thank you very much. I appreciate your continuous encouragement. Tony Africa, thank you. Madam Patricia, thank you. CO, thank you. Tionsa, thank you. June Obaseki, thank you. Chris, thank you once again. And Juliet Holland, thank you. And many more. Peggy Modi, thank you, my wonderful people. Right, those of you that supported me today financially, starting by Michael Oganemaro, thank you very much. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you. Amazing Grace USA, thank you. Peggy Modi, I'm a bright, thank you very much, my people. Amaka, thank you very much. Dr. Alexander Gomez, thank you. Osen Gilmede, thank you. Adolai Wash and Great Mind, thank you. Chris, we just did it not a few seconds ago. Thank you, my people. I want you all to know I'm not taking anybody for granted. I appreciate everybody equally. You all are a great support to me here on this platform. I'm grateful having you all. Thank you. And for those of you that are always by yourself, even though I did not ask, you did press that like button, you did share our video. Thank you. And not say the one where I they ask, now they don't say the one where I not ask. Now, for those of you why they ask, I they beg before you go do it, because make it beg reach 3 times before I go press on. I want to say thank you.